everybody? I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, we're going to talk about it. To be successful, you have to be a dog. And I don't mean D-O-G, I mean D-A-W-G. Dog, ladies and gentlemen. That means you have to put in work. That means you might have to do overtime. That means you might not sleep. That means you might work 16 hours a day just so you can make $5, but you're doing it on your own terms. That means you're trying to be successful the way you want to be successful. So we're going to talk about that. And the bottom line of the story is, even if you're not a dog, you still are alive. There's no excuses, ladies and gentlemen. Ready, set, let's go. And welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Stop struggling now. Gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here once again. And please share the videos. You never know who's going to need some inspiration, a little motivation, a little understanding that they can do it, because there's no barriers to entry. You live in America. You live around the world. Nobody's stopping you, ladies and gentlemen, but you. Let's get to it tonight. Let's see who's in the house. Look at here, ladies and gentlemen. Mo Better has officially made the announcement. A member of the channel with the icon next to his name has become a new member. Thank you so much, Mo Better. I appreciate you and your support. Much appreciated. Laverne Penix is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And he has the icon next to his name. And he brings in his tagline, "Hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. I received a notification and trailer. Thank you so much for letting me know." That's one person. Let's see if we can break the record tonight. Let's go. Dawg J is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And he brings his tagline tonight. Very nice to see you. Hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. Received a notification and saw the trailer. That's two people. And Dawg J, he's holding the keys, ladies and gentlemen, to the latest information. Let us know what is happening with the property. Remember that property in Punta Cana that needs an appraisal. Let us know how that process is going, and let us know what the appraised value is based on, if you know yet. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Real estate investing, no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry, and you can get your asset in one of the highest demand areas over the next 3 to 6 years. That's where you need to have your property or business, or some business there, because they have tourists coming, breaking all kinds of records this year so far, and I expect them to break the annual records as well. That's what's going down, and it's only going to get better next year. So thank you so much for being here once again, Dawg J. Very nice to see you. Mo Better says, "Hello, SSN Nation," with his tagline, "Let's go." And he received a notification and the trailer. This is getting better and better. But once again, thank you so much with that icon next to your name. And that's 3 people tonight. This is awesome so far, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can keep going. Let's see who else is here. Victor Marrero's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. He has the icon and he says, "Hello all, let's do this." And speaking of the dogs to be successful, he's one of them. He's in the house. And oh, by the way, the other dog's in the house. Laverne Penix is here. And by the way, I mentioned him before, but I misidentified, because AKA Mr. Cool. He's in the house. He's another dog that's here. Jarway J, another dog in the house. Mo Better, another dog is in the house. Success, ladies and gentlemen, breeds success. And where can you get that information? Some of it's right here. Stay tuned. And this week, oh yeah, it's going to get better because you know who we have in the house coming up August 26th. That's Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I dropped the video earlier today to let people know. I figured I might as well let people know. The preeminent lawyer in all of the Dominican Republic, Johan Confidante. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be here, a lawyer, the top dog in the house on Wednesday night. So I don't want to hear nobody with their excuses nor nonsense because the chat room will be open. He will be answering questions and he ain't charging us. So you better bring your pen, pads, and papers ready because you'll be able to get that information on Wednesday night. So I don't want to hear excuses for everybody out there. You know what to do. All right. Mo Better knows what to do as well. Another dog in the house. All right. Just had to get this started so everybody understands what's happening. Victor Morrell says also receive YouTube notification and trailer. That's four, ladies and gentlemen. Can we break the record tonight? This is going to be exciting. Jaway J. Eric, I'm still waiting for the title from the developer. Oh, yeah, that's going to take a minute. They tell me by the end of the month, they work very slow in the DR. Exactly. As soon as you told me about the title, I forgot about that aspect. You're going to have to wait like damn near 3 to 4 weeks probably because they're probably process the title with their lawyers, attorneys, and that's going to take 2-3 weeks, and then they'll deliver it to you. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect it till, yeah, like you said, end of the month. But thank you so much for that update because we're anxiously awaiting what the improvement cost means to you. I want to know what the elevated cost is going to be because I'm having a hard time figuring out the values anymore of properties. Why? Well, I'll tell you guys about it here shortly, but we got to talk about this to be successful, how you have to be a dog. And that's what we got to talk about here. And what I'm talking about is not dogging people out, ladies and gentlemen. That's bad karma. What you're trying to do is you actually have to be on top of it. You have to be focused. You have to be motivated. You have to step over obstacles. You have to go around problems and figure out and deal with problems. You can't go run and hide. That's the first thing. And some people are out here thinking, golly, man, I want to be successful. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, did you just wake up again today? Just like yesterday, just like the day before? Well, think about this. You're going to wake up tomorrow and the next day after that and the next day after that. So you have another day to succeed, another day to take one step further, 1 inch further, 1 centimeter further. So there's no excuses in reality. You just got to go for it. You got a little bit of time, God willing. And now you have no excuses. And like I believe it was, the new member Mo Better says, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is a little motivational tonight because we always can talk about money. Money is what makes the world go round. Money you can actually earn and make many different ways. And you live in countries, whoever sees this, most of the people that see this lives in a country that allows you to be upward mobile. So if you're able to be upward mobile, that also means nobody's stopping you, unless, of course, it's you and who you're hanging around. You know, sometimes parents aren't the best of parents. Sometimes family and friends ain't the best family and friends. Things like that happen. But as long as you're alive and you woke up today, you really don't have excuses. You can go out here and get it done. It might take a long time. It might take 10 years. It might take 15 years. But ask yourself something. If it did take you 15 years to be successful to where you feel you're successful, and then the other 30 years you get to do what you want, would it all be worth it? Of course. So let's get started. And I'll just keep saying the Mo Better thing. Let's go. All right. Little motivation tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And again, later this week, not only are we going to have the best lawyer in the DR, Gwen from Larimar City and Resort's going to be on. Hopefully we have some updates. And we're going to be talking about Horizon Views. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be talking a little bit about that as well. And since it's money making Monday as well, what happened in the stock market, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go see. I don't even know today. I was busy, quite frankly. Sorry, I'm a little bit late as well. And I don't know what happened, but earlier today it was looking like it was red, which means nothing's really happening. Um, First Republic says deposits. I don't see anything happening here. It just looks like it's still not moving up or down that much, it appears. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Let me go check. That's the futures market. It's down just slightly. Nothing to write home about. But ladies and gentlemen, Bed Bath and Beyond, bankruptcy, which indicates probably they're toast. So S&P, yeah, plus 3.52, Dow plus 66, NASDAQ minus 35. So again, it's just staying in this range for a while. There's going to be more layoffs. It's already happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down. So that means you should already see the signs. You need to have extra streams of revenue coming in. You need to make extra moves. You got to be a dog out here, ladies and gentlemen. You got to slay dragons, as I always say. There's just no way to sit here and go, I'm going to work at a job starting right now, the last 20 years or so. If you can't get a job that pays in the six figures, you're going to have to figure out something. And if you're not getting paid past the 60K number and you don't live in a southern state or Midwest state and trying to live in one of the coastal states, you're going to have to make more. That's just the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. And there's no jobs out here trying to pay people $50 to $100 per hour. All right, let's just call it what it is. You're going to have to work yourself. You're going to have to find these extra streams of revenue. All right, so we're out here slaying dragons, being a dog in the big world, but let's go. Everybody can do it. Don't let somebody stop you because you might be stopping yourself by thinking, I don't know enough. I don't understand enough. You can always learn, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's see what we got here. Mo Better says, yes, let's go. Okay, I'm a little excited today, but I just had to. No reason to be excited, really. Remember, we were talking about that hotel deal, right? So no information yet. That was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I went down, I think it was somewhere in there, and saw the place, submit the pack, trying to see if these guys are going to come correct with the funding. Should know something by the end of the week, at least I hope. And I'm hoping that they come correct with the deal that I need it to be. If not, it's all right. We'll deal with the next episode, but we keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So I just want to let you know the guys are coming in on Wednesday. Not the guys, just one, Johan Confidante. If that may be the yes that he was talking about. He's going to be here 7:05 p.m. It's already scheduled. So go to the live under the community, under the channel page, and hit that button so it's a reminder. Especially if you bought real estate property in the Dominican Republic, I suggest you get on that call. And I went over something in the video today, immigration. Immigration, some people may be thinking like, oh yeah, immigration, like I want to be a resident. No, immigration as in I want to stay there and be a resident of the DR. What's the requirements, right? We actually know already. We made a video about it, but it's been 2 years ago. If you have like $1,500 or $1,000 a month coming in and can be verified, they will give you residency. That's right. That was it 2 years ago. It might have gone up. Who knows? It could be $2,500 or $2,000 a month verified. But all I'm saying is this is one of the exit strategy plans, ladies and gentlemen. You always want to be successful. What is it? You plan ahead, ladies. And write this stuff down. You plan ahead, ladies and gentlemen, because you don't want to be caught with your pants down, because you don't know what this world is going to do. The EU just recently said, you know what? We're going to regulate. We're going to regulate cryptocurrency. How many companies and how many jobs and how many businesses are instantly moving into the EU? And anybody coordinated with the EU, they're all going to be doing business, big time business. Where do you think people are going to be taking their money in a regulated crypto environment? That could be a big thing. And now you have all these upward mobility jobs right there. But you get first in, you get promoted first, you stay ahead of the curve, you get paid. All I'm saying, stay ahead of the curve. You want to get real estate? Then what do? Real estate, what do they always tell you? Buy low, sell high. Well, 60,000 low enough for you? Somebody tells you give them $6,000 and you can pay $500 a month for 3 years or 2 years and then get a loan for 30 grand. I mean, is that hard? What about 100,000? What about 150? What about 250? What about 400,000? Are these numbers out of the ballpark where you actually can get owner financing? In the case of Sabana, for instance, I forgot all about this. Owner financing, put down 10% and then pay monthly for 8 years. 8 years, not 9, 8 years. But before the 8 years, you can refi. The property value goes up, which means now you have equity. We have a member here who got hella lucky. $281,000 property that's worth 400. The reason she got it for 281 is because she's a member of the SSN Nation. And the good folks, Nestor Left Field and the good folks said, you know what? Let her get it for 281 since the other person, that was their contract. We'll let her take that contract instead of 400K like it should have been. 281. Unbelievable. And she lives where the owners of the whole Vistacana project's going to live. So she has instant equity in her property. I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. What that means is when this is built another year and a half from now, she could actually tap into equity, use that equity, and buy some more property, a business, something that's making money. So she gets a return on her investment twice using the same money, one-time payment, and now get to use equity from her property. So you understand the line. She's able to do no credit check, no qualifying, put down 10%, and then make 30% of that payments over the next, I guess it's 2 years. I can't remember when it's going to be delivered. Probably actually it's a villa. So yeah, it probably is 2 years, 2.5 years, 2 years. But makes those payments 0% interest during those 2 years, 2.5 years. Once it's built, it's going to be worth probably $500,000, I would think. So she's going to have over $200,000 worth of equity. So she could easily just tap into like 75,000, 100,000, and now she can buy businesses or invest in something and now has return on that money as well. And she only got in once. Now she has 2 ways, 2 more streams of revenue coming in. I think that's a win, ladies and gentlemen. But that's how you be successful. You have to be a dog. You got to make plans. You can't sit here and whine about, hey, things ain't working out. Okay, let's just get to it. We have guys here now. That you have to understand. You are in the house. We have guys in this house. If you have a question, I suggest you ask it. We have investors. We have entrepreneurs. We have people that have done some things, who have been successful, and there are dogs in the house. So once again, all I'm trying to say is get to ask it, because this is the no guru zone. This is the SSN Academy, SSN University, no guru zone. Therefore, we don't sell courses. We don't do webinars and then we charge you in the end. We don't do none of that. We answer your questions. I don't know everything. It's always a learning process. And what I meant to say before was, again, millionaires, if that's what you're trying to achieve, they fail on average 17 times. That's right, 17 times on average. So that means somebody started something, failed, didn't give up, kept going. He said, I'm a dog out here. I'm still making things happen. I'm going to take it again. I take another L. I took another L. 17 times on average? Yeah, we can't win them all, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it goes. So what are you waiting for? Just because you failed 2 or 3 times, you're like, I'm done, I'm out? Well, okay. You can be like the bottom 50%. That's fine. But if you want to have the lifestyle of what they used to say, the rich and famous, or just rich, or just ordinary, either way you like it, you got to put in the work, ladies and gentlemen, and you got to do some sacrifices every now and then. And Mo Better says, Yep, Johan is the man. Exactly. He is the man. Eric, have you heard of the project called Vita Nova Villas? I think I have, but I never did a video on it. No, I did. I have, but I've never done a video on it, and I think I know why. If I remember correctly, Jawway J, do you remember how much the villas were? That's the question. And the other requirement is amenities, amenities, amenities. I've heard of it. I just can't really remember about it because I didn't do a video. If your dreams don't scare you, they are too small. I like that, Mo Better. That sounds excellent to me. I love it. I love it. Here we go again. Vanessa Comagate is here with the icon next to her name. And ladies and gentlemen, she's also known as AKA Seamless Genius is here and says, hey, boss. And SSN fam, happy Monday. Got the notification. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, another dog is in the house. How to be successful, you gotta be a dog. She knows what I'm talking about. She's out here slaying dragons, making things work. And oh, by the way, how did Disney go with the t-shirts? Tell me they said, hell yes, we need that. Let us hear from you. Let us know if you got the deal, or just say, I can't talk about it right now. But that's how we do it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got dogs all here. That's why they're successful. And yes, some of us get to come here and help people. Anything you want to know. And now, by the way, they started 250K. There we go, Jawway J. I knew it was something like that, but 250K is not bad. That's not bad. It was based on amenities and the size of the units for 250K. And Jawway J's here, and he actually has been snooping around, making investments in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic area. He says he went over to Primavera 2, and he says, you know what, man, they put in these cheap fixtures. I say, I know they had to. When you're selling villas for 60K, 80K, 100K, fixtures, they got to cheap out on something. I have to admit, that's probably going to be the case. But what happens when we get to 250K? That's a whole nother ball game. But we're talking about villas here, ladies and gentlemen. Pre-construction, no credit check, no qualifying. And you know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. Vita Nova Villas. I remember something about it. I just can't. It wasn't. There was plenty of other fish to fry before we get to that. But here's Con Blue. Well, according to these guys, it's much higher now. They got some things at 320K, but they're saying it's 1,765 square feet for 320. That's an interesting scenario. I'm not going to get into it that much because like I said, I might even have the PDF, but I don't remember doing anything on them. But they have tennis courts. That's a good sign. Let me see if I notice anything. I think this has been out a while. Like I said, I don't think this is new, though. Is it, Jawway J? I'm pretty sure this has been out a while. And what I mean is at least like a year almost. We'll see when he answers, because I don't think it's new. But we'll see. Amen from Vanessa Comagate. Thank you so much for that. Let us know if you can tell us. They come with solar panels. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Because that's one of the problems in the DR is electrical cost. It does cost an arm and a leg. So therefore, if you can get solar panels, that could reduce your electric bill tremendously. That's one of the most expensive things, quite frankly. It also includes pool and all appliances. Jawway J, you're giving me some good information thus far. And also 250, it meets I have a personal criteria that I tell everybody under. Here we go. Yeah, it came out September 10th. There's an ad out. So yeah, I remember it came out a while back. I just can't remember the dates. It looks like September or August. So yeah, it was in there somewhere. I never made a video about it, but maybe it's worth a look because all villas are going to cost like 300 grand now. 250 is like on the low side, especially if they have amenities. So we'll get into that shortly because I'm giving a little bit of motivational speech in tonight. Because why? First of all, today I saw something that came across, and it was Matthew McConaughey, Dave, I think it's Graciola, whatever his name is, Tony Robbins, a guy I've never heard of was named Trenton. I can't remember his last name because I didn't see him actually because I turned it off. I was just keeping it in the background. And then I think again, the girl's name was Maria or Marlo. I can't remember. Anyhow, they had something today. It was a big to do. And then I don't know when it was. I didn't see the beginning. All of a sudden, they're like, oh, yeah, we charging this. Come along for the right. You know, it's Tony Robbins. They're informational guys. You know, they charge you for the information one way or another. So it was like $397. But they had hundreds of thousands of people on the line. So I'm pretty sure some thousands probably bought this course because, you know, these guys are all about informational money. They're not part of the SSN Nation. You guys are. You're here. You can get the same information, the same feeling, all that good stuff here too. A3 Saval, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And he says, hello, fam. Hello, fam, to you too. Another dog is in the house. He's an investor as well, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We got a lot of dogs here. Now, it was a store, Acorns at Disney. That offer was not what I wanted or could deliver. Oh my. Oh my. What do you mean? Wait, hold on now. Acorns at Disney, the offer. Well, you're gonna explain the offer that you turned down? Let's hear this offer. We're in the business world. Let's hear what this offer was that you can't live with, because then you might have to get into proprietary information. But just let me know what the offer was, because I don't know how much, you know, like we're on Shark Tank, right? Oh, by the way, here's one of the dogs in the house on Shark Tank. That's right. You heard me right here. Seamless Genius doing some things. Let us know what the offer was that you had to refuse. There are two types of villas. It looks like a 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom. So the 2-bedroom's $250. That's $250 too much. If the 2-bedroom is $250. I'm into the rental biz. I'm looking at hotels to offer the rental service. Okay. Rental biz. So I'm looking at hotels to offer the rental service. Oh, you mean are we talking about the t-shirts, right? The tracking with the GPS? That's what we're talking about, right? So let me know. Retail is not good now, but service-oriented biz does well. Exactly. But I thought it was the tracking with the GPS, the gear, the t-shirt or the vest or whatever it was, or the tag. I thought that was what you were going over there for. So let us know if that was it. That's the beauty about villas and single-family homes at Vistacana, that you can potentially have the flexibility of going green. Exactly, Victor Morrell. And don't tell me if that villa is inside Vistacana, well, that changes things dramatically. Because I found it says for sale from $250K, but this is from December of last year. We're going to get into this, ladies and gentlemen, because Yahweh J mentioned it. This is what we do on live streams. We just improvise because we can talk about anything here. But we are all dogs here in the house because we're trying to be better, ladies and gentlemen. All right, look who else is in the house. Silverman Fox has arrived. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream with the icon next to his name and says, hello, everyone. NJ is in the house. Welcome again. Very nice to see you, Silverman Fox. Another dog is here in the house. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you're alive, you have another day to learn, another day to be better. No excuses. And as my man Mo Better says, let's go. Let's see. The GPS tees and patches are for a daily rental rate. But that was what was up for Acorn, right? At Disney. So can you tell us what the deal was that you had to turn down? Let us know. I'd love to hear what the offer was, because in order to do that deal, you're going to have to, I don't know, allow them to rent it, which means you maybe have to take a fee off of that, right? For every rental, or do they have to actually buy the gear themselves? There's two different ways it can go. So if they have to actually purchase the items, that's one thing. If you're actually leasing it, that's another thing. So let us know what it is. With almost like consignment deals, except now you're like, here, I'm giving you 100 of these. I'll see you next week. And okay, or however you're going to do it. If you're selling it, I gave you 100 of these on consignment. If you're leasing it, I gave you 100 of these. We still got 100. Where's my money? I don't know how you're going to do it. Let's see what we got here. They wanted to have the shirts for sale only, no rental. Okay. Proprietary. Yeah, that's no surprise. I would have probably done the same. But the question is, why didn't you just sell them the shirts then? Because I'm pretty sure you were doing that on the next calculation. You're going, okay, hey, you come in. Hey, I want to rent the shirts to you or lease them or whatever. And then they say, no. We want to buy them. So then what happens? You say, okay, how many are you going to buy? They say, oh, we need like 10 dozen. You say, all right. But then you say, well, then that means I need $6 a shirt. I'm just saying, I don't know what that cost is. So then they say, well, no, how about $4 a shirt? You say, adios, can't do it. But then you go to the competitors, right? I hope, maybe, if they let you in. Let's see. They also had an issue with it not being a Disney brand. Oh my God, really? Seriously? Well, I thought it was unbranded. I mean, what I mean is there's a brand name, but what difference does that make? They want the tag that says Disney, right? Of course. They want it to align with the Disney brand. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And there's no way you can do Disney brand unless you put on Disney brand on the tags. Or is there a way to make it Disney brand on the tags? Or Acorn Disney or something? Is that a possibility? Let's see what she's got. I don't own the GPS tracking on the shirt, so I would have to make a deal with them and the owner. Okay. All right. What's the problem? Okay, hold on. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. This is business right here, business talk. Hold on. Okay, so if we're going to have to get in a deal with somebody, she doesn't own the GPS tracking on the shirts. The GPS tracking has to say Disney or something on there. I don't know what the shirt looks like, but let's just say it had to. So now I got to go see the owners of the place who makes the T-shirt or the GPS tracker and say, hey, can you put Disney on there? They're going to go look at me and say, well, we could, but you're going to have to order X amount of these shirts. So now I need to know how many shirts these guys are going to order, because that guy might say, Eric, you got to order 1,000. The store might go, we only want 200. Now we can't make that deal, cross that bridge, because now I'm not holding 800 shirts that say Disney on them when I don't even know if I'm going to get reorders. So unless I go to another store in the park and they want to order 200 and another store wants to order 500 and another store wants to order 300, okay, we can all have Disney. That's a possibility. All right, let's see what we got from the Seamless Genius. Let's see what happened. Let's see what path we go down here. All right, I don't own the GPS tracking on the shirt, so I would have to make a deal with them and the owners. In case you're new here and don't know what we're referring to, she has a shirt that apparently has the GPS tracking on it, and she's using it as in when you go to amusement parks, even any place that's crowded, even malls or wherever that's crowded, and your kids, you feel they're old enough where you can let them go over to wherever, you can now track them, which is cool. And then especially when you're at concerts, games, any place where there's a crowd, you want to track your kids in case you get, separated. This is the thing to do. It's garment wear. So we're going to see if there's any solution to this problem, which isn't really a problem, but there is. We need other cooperating people to make it happen. All right, let's see where we go from here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully she has some more to the story. A3 Saval, hello, I just got back from the DR. There we go. The dog is in the house. Was looking at this pre-construction project. The family member couldn't keep paying and owes a lot of money. supposed to be one of the top projects in Santo Domingo. Which project is this? Wait. Hold on. A3 Saval. Family member couldn't keep paying, owes a lot of money, supposed to be one of the top projects in Santo Domingo. Okay, so did they let them out of their contract and give them their money back since they're one of the top projects? Let us know that first. Johan's going to be here on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's right. You know, the preeminent lawyer in all of the Dominican Republic, Johan Confidante. So A3 Saval, you might need his services. He's here. And oh, by the way, I dropped a video earlier today. If you want his WhatsApp, you get a premature message to him. See about it. All right. They can help you out as well. But that's interesting that they owe a lot of money, but they didn't get their money back because they could have resold that unit for a higher price. So I'm surprised. Was thinking about taking over the contract, but few things not liking the project. Was supposed to be completed 2021, but COVID. Oh, hold on a second. A3 Saval, we'll get into that in a second. Maybe are you going to be at liberty to discuss what this project is? Because right now we're going to go over to the Vita Nova, I believe it was called. But a few things I don't like now. The project is switching to hotels. Oh, wait, what? And it's teaming up with the oh, no. And now they won't allow Airbnb. Not sure how I feel about no. That's a no-go zone. Do not F around with Wyndham because you're going to find out. Don't F around. They're unscrupulous. I shouldn't even be talking about Wyndham like this. They cut me a check. I'm just saying they cut me a check. All right. Hold on a second. I just remembered they did cut me a check. Wait, did I have an NDA? I don't think so. All right, hold on. First of all, they're unscrupulous. They will not let you rent. That's their thing. They will not let you rent. That's a thing. So now you're going to be a condo hotel, just like if you're down in Las Vegas at, like I always use City Center as my favorite, like, right? Cosmopolitan, REA, Videra, and all those places that are condo hotels, which now means no Airbnb for you. All right. Not sure how I feel. Well, no Airbnb, man. And Wyndham is not known to do high-end property. So all I'm trying to say is if they're doing hotels, first of all, I'm going to short circuit this. Real quick. Let me go do something. Let me show you something here. All right. I'm familiar with these guys. Very familiar with these guys. So I'm going to go. Let's go with Gwen. I'm going to go to Gwen's page. All right. This is Gwen's page right here. We're going to see him later this week. He's going to be talking about Larimar City and Resort. All right. So Wyndham Hotels. Wyndham Hotels. We'll go there because that's a website. All right. So let me show you guys something. So people understand I'm not talking crazy, not talking out of pocket. Say no. The bottom, let me see if they still have their stuff here. Here we look. Look at this. Here's their brands. La Quinta, Days Inn, Super 8. Just to start the ball rolling. Let me know when you see high-end properties. Ramada, Trip, Baymont, Wyndham, TM, Dolce. All right. You see this? Travelodge, Howard Johnson, Microtel, America Inn, Wingate. Yeah, they've been busy, ladies. The only one worth its salt, Hawthorne, decent. Wyndham Grand, suspect. Wyndham Garden, suspect. Dazzler, suspect. All these. Now, Registry Collection. Now, that is one that they could do. But again, look at most of these are like, you guys know what these are, 60, 70 a night, 100 a night, maybe. They have a few here that are upper. Hawthorne might be a little more, like 120, 140. Wyndham Grands, those could be anything. All right. Wyndham Gardens, generally middle of the road. Wyndham Ultra Exclusive, they added something because they don't have that many hotel brands with them that is really worth its, let's just put it this way, 5 stars. Not going to happen. That's the first thing I have to say about Wyndham. No, I'm not doing any condo hotel type of things with Wyndham because they will not let you rent. And as soon as you rent, they're going to try and block you, just in case you don't know. All right. I've been through this with Wyndham. That's why they cut me a check. All right. Just saying. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the story. These guys, ruthless. All this stuff that they own, all of that they own, they will still stop condo owners, timeshare owners from renting. And I'm like, wait, you guys put this same property up on every booking.com, Expedia, Travelocity, every hotel platform. You put these places up for rent and you're not allowing owners to rent. What the? Okay. You guys are clowning. This is crazy talk here. All right. That's all I had to say about that. A3 Saval. I would not do it. I'm just saying. I'm not working with Wyndham. Period. Ever again. Not that I care either. I'm just saying. You guys are just crazy. They usually try to have the board and they put in their puppets for the board. So the condominium association, you don't know that they're their puppets that go for the board. And then the next thing you know, they have 4 of the guys on the board out of 6 or some number. They have the majority advantage. So then they start doing their Wyndham rules and they're BS. You know, it's crazy talk. And they don't even care about upgrades and making sure the units get better. And man, I don't even want to start with these guys. Even if I had an NDA, which I don't think I do. I might have an NDA based on my stuff that we had our business dealings with, but no, they're not my favorite group, along with Diamond as well. Apollo Group. No, do not do business with these people, is my advice. I'm just saying, you can do whatever you want after your due diligence, but I wouldn't do it. All right. Let's see here. Have to make a deal with them and the owners. Let's see. Hello, I just got back. A3 Saval, making them big bag dog moves. Okay, was thinking about taking. No, don't deal with Wyndham, man. I'm sorry to tell you. But a few things I don't like now. The project is switching. Yeah, I started going off about that. Let's see. Long story short, I make more money servicing them by rentals, period. Yeah, like I know. We always will. But as you very well know, how it works, let's get into my perspective. Sometimes you go, which I'm pretty sure you did. Sometimes this is for everybody. Sometimes you think, okay, I make more money by servicing them. This is true. Everybody does. That's why you lease or rent versus selling, because over time you make more money. But what about if you sold it to them? Is there a possibility of a resale? That's the question. And we know what the answer should be. It should be yes, because what's going to end up happening is people are going on rides, they're spilling drinks, they're doing all kind of crazy on the garments. So they're going to have to replace the garments. So is it worthwhile to get enough of the original purchase? Are we doing like 10 dozen, 20 dozen? What are we talking about? That's the thing right there. So then we know we're going to have repeats. If you want it, exclusive deal with me. Well, we'll try to get that lifetime, but exclusive deal with me. That's it. And oh, by the way, I'm going to the other stores in the park then. I mean, that's what I would do. Be like, hey, I'm going to do the other stores then. If you don't want to do it, I'm sorry. I mean, do whatever you want, but I'm just saying that's when I'm approached. Let's see what she says, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see what happens. If I ask the owners to put the GPS tracking on Disney shirts, they can pay me one time and I'm done. You're saying go around you? No. I know what you're saying. But what I'm saying is your contract with Acorns, for instance, you're going to lock them in. Exclusive, to me, let's say 3 years. Let's say 5 years. I don't really care. If they don't want to sign that contract, then okay, bye-bye. But all I'm saying is you can try. And they're not exclusive. Because now what I'm trying to say is I have Disney, Disney, Disney. I'll just lock up Disney. Is all I'm trying to say. I'll try to lock up Disney. Before I go talk to the guys, I'm going to try and see if there's other stores and how many he's going to order. Now, if they're going to order 1,000, let's say we got 1,000 shirts, is it worthwhile? That's the question. And then they have to reorder from you. And they're going to have to reorder because, you know, people are going to damage the gears. They're going to have to reorder from somebody. It has to be you. Let's just say you're like a franchise. You have the name. You're the franchise. Let's say. I think you can make it work. I'm just giving ideas out here because we can make it work, but we have to have ideas. Let's see. The math isn't math. And I see she put that down. Then they can't do it. Mo Better. A3 Saval. What's the name of the project in Santo Domingo? Mo Better's from Santo Domingo area. He's a little bit, he knows about it. The math ain't math, and Reynolds is ongoing money for me. All right. Well, then we can't do the deal if they won't do the deal. So we have to let it be a pass. But does that not mean can you go into some or try other stores in Disney? If it's stores that it needs to be. All right. If they won't let you rent, it's pointless. There we go. That's the case. If it can't rent, then yep, it's pointless. Either way, it's pointless for Santo Domingo Hotel. That's pointless, and it ends up being pointless for the Seamless Genius as well. All right. The project was called Everest Tower. Now is called Grand Everest. Interesting. Grand Everest. I wonder under which chain they will be for Wyndham. Like I said, I'm not really, they just have ordinary rooms, nothing bad, just generally. But if you're in Argentina or something, you know, good. We talk a little business, ladies and gentlemen, on a little bit of excitement as well. I get excited with business here, money making Monday live stream on the fly. I sell the shirts and patches. More people rent versus buy. Oh, okay. So what you're saying is they wanted to buy the shirts at a wholesale price, then turn around and sell them. They weren't going to rent. They were just going to buy from you at a wholesale price, and then they were going to sell it. So that's it. Well, again, it's repeat business then if they're going to sell it outright, right? But I understand what you're saying. I guess the profit margin isn't worthwhile. The math isn't mathing. So that's the only thing I can assume from that. We will see. Mo Better. Exactly. I did the math. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The math doesn't add up. So better to just hold off, I guess. A3 Saval. Okay, I haven't heard of them. Shirts and patches. A3 Saval. Mo Better. They're saying there will be a rental program, but I don't like not having control. Yeah. You're look, you can't deal with Wyndham. All right. They're shysters. Just keep that in mind. They're going to rent. They'll rent for you, but then it's going to be, oh, sorry, sir. Yeah, even though the hotel shows online and it's all booked up, we only booked up like 7 nights this month. Don't mess with these guys, man. F around and find out is all I'm going to tell you. All right. Because you will not have control of your board. You will not have control of what they do there. They do whatever the hell they want. And they're going to, okay, look, there's stories about Wyndham that I can tell you, and I'll just tell you. So you're going to be in a condo hotel situation. You'll look online. Let's just say you see $200 per night that they're renting for. They're going to tell you, oh, yeah, well, for that same unit, we only rented it for $140 for you. And since we're going to take 35%, check out how much they're going to take. It's generally 35 or 40% at one time. I don't know what it is now, but that's what they used to do. And then you're like, wait, you're selling it online for $200 a night. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, but it's $140 for you. We had a deal or whatever. We had a travel agency. We got to kick them down a little more. Whatever stories they come up with. And because remember, your receipt, they can do whatever they want. They can write up anything. That doesn't mean that's what's happening. But then they're telling you only rent it for like 12 days. And we're taking out 35% for our fee. We're taking out another 3 to 5% because they use credit cards. Oh, and we got to pay a travel agency for a few of these. That's 10%. So in some instances, it's 40%. Other instances, it's 45% of your money gone. And no love for these guys, man. I'm just going to tell you like it is. No love. All right, I was on Shark Tank. They will squash me like a bug. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Nope, you don't have to. No wheel to reinvent, but the deal doesn't work. So have to move on. Mo Better, yeah, that's me either. They basically will share the revenue with other units and put your unit on a rotation. Exactly. That's exactly what they're going to do. Don't F around with Wyndham. I'm telling you. What's wrong with Wyndham? Does this mean they will take over property and manage it for you? Yeah, that's what they're going to do. What's the payout breakdown as a condo hotel? 45% to them, 55% to you? Yeah, see, that's the question right there. And that's what it's ultimately going to be. It won't be that, but they'll tell you like 35. And then, as you know, Victor Marrero, they're going to say the travel agency, they get 7%. Oh, they use credit cards, so it's another 3.5%. And then we only rented it at whatever, like $30, $40 less than what they're showing online. And the next thing you know, you're like, wait, so all I get is like $70? It's like $70, $60 per night. And you guys are charging $200 a night online or $170. What is going on? So, like Mo Better says, it's more like what they do. It's crazy. Don't mess around with them. I'm telling you right now. Don't mess around. And one other thing, Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo, I don't know where their tourists come from, but according to the numbers, 70% of all travelers are in Punta Cana, La Romana area. 8% go to Santo Domingo. That's for everybody that comes to the DR. So a tourist by air, that is. So if it's 1 million tourists by air, only 80,000 go to Santo Domingo. I'm just saying. But out of 1,670,000 land at the Punta Cana airport. And actually, when you add La Romana, it's 700,000 out of 1 million. That's a big difference. Huge difference. Almost 10 times the number difference. So all I'm saying is, remember, Punta Cana is smaller than Santo Domingo. So just keep these things in mind over the course of a long term and long run. And sure, more people might start going to Santo Domingo, but Santo Domingo is blocked. What I mean by blocked is it's on the water. The city's on the water as it is. So unlike Punta Cana, it's different where they have all these all-inclusive resorts generally line up along the water. There's a few spots left for condos and all that, but not that many. So to get to the water, they have ways to get to the water, but either you live on the water in Punta Cana or you get a tower at Santo Domingo and can see the water from a many blocks back. But again, you don't have that many tourists. You have almost 10% of the tourists that go to Punta Cana. So I want to be in high demand locations. That means I can always increase my rent by the more there's demand. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's I don't think he's going to know the breakdown, but we'll see. It's Mo Better. Exactly. I know how it works. Stores and retail, it's dreadful. Yep, you got that right. You have to admit, you're right about that. There's no way to know, even if they did order 1,000 right now, they may never order again, quite frankly. But the question is, after you wipe them off the map and say, okay, I can't do business with them, can you do business with somebody else that may want to rent it? That's the question. Seamless Genius. Let's hear it. Let's go. Meanwhile, weekly rentals for me pulling in around 10K a week. No thanks. Meanwhile, weekly rentals for me pulling around 10K a week. No thanks. 10K. Are you talking about 10K a week profit? I like 10K a week profit. What the heck? Honestly, more people rented the patches versus the tees easy breathe. Oh, so it's not embedded in there. That's what I was thinking. It was embedded. It's one unit. You're saying you can sell the little patch separately, the GPS. You can just, is it Velcro or something? You know what? We got to see one of these things. We got to see what this is. We got to see exactly what this is. All right. I think it may depend on the product. Thing about the platform and reach Wyndham has, a owner renting on his or her own will not have that kind of customer reach. I could be missing something. Victor Marrero. So here's what happens. Here's what they do. First of all, you're right about the reach, but their reach is only based on they're in all the platforms and they're Wyndham, but they're using different, like I said, that's why I went into the Days Inn, the microtels, they have so many, they own damn near half the hotel industry, it seems. So they have not high, low end type 60, 70 Motel 6 type stuff. You know, the Days Inns, the Travel Lodges, you guys know what these are. La Quinta, sometimes it's 70, 80 a night. Sometimes it's 110. It all depends which market and how old it is and all that. But generally, Wyndham, they like to control their properties. They don't care about owners. That's the point. They don't care. So they might have a bigger reach, but here's the point. You're going to be in Santo Domingo. There's lots of hotels in Santo Domingo, and they only get 8% of the tourists that land at airports in all the Dominican Republic. So all these new projects they're building in Santo Domingo is going to be vying for that 8%, including against the hotels and other hotels. So why put yourself in that position? It's not like if it's a condo hotel, that means it can be only a studio, a 1-bedroom, and most likely, I don't know if they'll have 2 bedrooms, but that's generally, they usually don't have suites like that. So I think it's only going to be a studio or a 1-bedroom. Maybe A3 Saval will tell us some positive news about this. The only positive thing I see is an equity play and sell it when it's done. My family member purchased for $221. And the value now is $383. What? Okay, we got to find out what this is, man. Let me see. A3 Saval. Let's see what you're talking about, because that type of pricing in Santo Domingo means the unit is very nice. That means it's very, very nice. We got to find out what this is. Let's see. Did he give us the name earlier? I think somebody asked him. Let's go. Vida Nova Villas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget Johan Confidante, one of the best lawyers in all of the Dominican Republic, is going to be here 7 p.m. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He will be in the house. You can ask him questions just like if you were his, client. All right. I'm a client of his. We have lots of other people here in the SSN Nation that are clients of his. He also does the closings, because in the DR, you can use a lawyer. They don't really have title companies, so the lawyers actually do your closing. So that's why you have him look over your contract, hire him, and he will be here. Questions that you would ask him after you hired him, you could get answers before you decide to hire him. How about that? In the house, just for you, ladies and gentlemen. Be here on Wednesday, August 26th. In fact, it's already up, so you can get that notification early. I don't want you guys missing this, because we have damn near 50 people here in the SSN Nation who are dogs. They want to be successful. They already purchased pre-construction property in the Dominican Republic. So you don't want to miss it. All right, let's see. Okay, that's right. And oh, by the way, Seamless Genius, Vanessa Comagate, was on Shark Tank. She went through the ringers, ladies and gentlemen. She made it all the way to the show, except they only aired certain segments. She actually went through the whole segment. They just didn't air it. We need that tape, Mark Burnett. Give it up. And if anybody's watching this from Hollywood, hey, get in touch with Mark Burnett and tell him, hey, he needs to get in touch with Eric Bird, SSN Nation. He knows where to find me. All right? He knows where to find me. We need the tape. for Vanessa Comegate when she was on the show. I don't know how many years or what season it was, but Vanessa Comegate, easy to find. I'm pretty sure you left the files with the name on it. So come on, man. Do the right thing. All right. Let's go. Okay, let's go look at this. Yeah, they have the reach, Victor Moreau. You're right about that. The only positive thing I see in equity play and sell. Yeah, we got to find out about this because that's pretty. It's in a rich area of downtown San Domingo, Paul, called Piantini. Is that the name of the project or name of the? Oh yeah, no, that's the name of the area because it populated apartments for rent. Piantini. Okay, what we got. Piantini is very nice. Okay, I like it. Luxury upscale. That's a winner. You know I'm a sucker for luxury upscale. That's the place you need to be. So we got something happening there first. We got something happening. I like it. And NACO is nice too. I don't know how to pronounce if NACO is the right way to pronounce that. Yeah, Piantini and NACO have modern high rises. Has the Blue Mall right near. Airbnb makes a lot of money. That was the plan. A3 Saval, you got that right. Whenever I see luxury upscale, I'm on it. I have to admit, I agree. You know, once you said that, and it's not one of their Wyndham sorry properties, well, that's a catch-22 then, because they do have a luxury segment, and luxury properties rent very well, but you need to find out their rental contract before you do this. Make sure you're not giving up 50% to 55%. Because it might be that. Just double check, because otherwise it's a good deal. Then if it's 221, we're going to have to find out more about this. I like it. I like it. Now that you gave me the full context, I was thinking it was one of their freaking regular old condos. This sounds like something different, but there are other projects in Santa Maria that give you the option of renting your unit on your own or letting them do it. CASQ is another area you might want to consider. Yeah, in his case, though, he's trying to take over that payment, because if they allowed him to, because then he has instant equity. If he's saying it's 381,000, it's almost like Victor Morel's project. He bought for 200 and something, and they're trying to sell his units now for like 380, 400,000. So same kind of thing. So let's see what we got. That Wyndham Hotel is in Santo Domingo, a 5-star hotel. How many nights per year can you normally use a condo hotel? The one in Orlando was about 2 weeks, I think. Hey, I guess we're going to find out right now, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if you're interested in real estate investing in Dominican Republic, I suggest you be here and stay tuned, because Gwen from Larimar City and Resort, he will be here sometime this week. The date and time hasn't been scheduled yet. And he'll be talking about the Horizon View condos inside the #1 project in Punta Cana, Larimar City and Resort. He'll be here. He's a great guy. And I learned something new today. He was also born in France. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. The ones in Orlando is about 2 weeks, I think. Let's see what we got here. I'm looking at the hotels at Disney. They can allow me to service their guest. I like it. I really, really like it. I like that. I'm thinking, I love that you have concierge at hotels at Disney. I kind of like it, especially if we're talking about a patch. But maybe you should explain how this works a little, because you said patch and shirt. So is it separate items or do they come together? That's the other thing. I like it. Before they go into the park. Exactly. I like it. I understand. I like that. I like that better. I like that a little better, because there's customers every day at the hotels, whether they're new customers, old customers, people that don't have it, then they find out it's there. They're like, hold on. I like this thinking. I like that better than the store, actually. I like that much better, because that gives you surrounding, and you know how many units there are surrounding Disney or in that area. I mean, and you know the stadiums up the way, you know the hockey centers up the way. It applies all the way across the board for when families are taking their children and loved ones, and they're saying, "Okay, you're going to go up to the snap. Hey, wait, we wore the right gear tonight. Okay, you can go. I don't have to really worry. At least we got trackers on you." I like that. Good thinking. Very good thinking. Expand the field of play. I love it. Seamless genius. Always thinking, ladies and gentlemen. See, this right here applies for different products besides what she's doing. See this process that I'm going through right now. This is something you guys could be going through. She has answers. She's figuring out, okay, I'll maneuver this way. I can't do it that way. I'll go to this way. If I can't do it that way, I'll go to this way. We're knocking them down, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you have no excuses. You're alive. You have a plan. Then you have to pivot sometimes. We all have to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Mo Better. Yes, I'm looking at other nearby project. Yes, Gazoo is on the come up. You bought any projects in DR? I'll let him explain. Punta Cana is better. Look, investment wise, in my opinion, I agree with that 100%. A3 Saval, I just reserved a unit in Larimar City and Resort in Punta Cana. You should check it out. Yeah, I think he's already checked it out. Yes, we pin the patches on the kids' shirts. So this is hand-to-hand combat. So we need people to pin on shirts. But this opens the door up for a lot of things, though. I'm trying to think. We're in Disney. Well, Disney, you can't really, nor could you do it in Orlando either. It's not really like you can post up or anything. I'm trying to think. Okay. I love business. I love business. You know where I'm going next after this. I'm going to the Disney. I don't even know what to call it. It's not really, there isn't such a thing as the Disney center that you check in, but I'm going to the tourist check-in. I think it's I'm trying to think where it is. It's isn't it off of I can't remember the name of the streets, but I think it's where the mall is. It's like a half a mile from Disney, I think. So yeah, the Welcome Center or something. I can't remember where it is exactly. But anyhow, I'm going there, I think. Because then people are coming there. Then I'm thinking it's families. Then I'm thinking that would be a spot too. She's on to something here, ladies and gentlemen. Expanding horizon. I like it. But if you're going to do hand to hand, that means you're going to do it personally or hire someone. And the question is, so how much is this anyhow? Chili Davis is in the house. Chili Davis, a.k.a. the real name, Curtis Davis, a.k.a. Mr. Financial. He's here under the Chili Davis name, which is his channel. So welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And you see the Chili Davis name, go click on him. Go to his channel. We got to get him to 1,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. Show some love. He's part of the SSN Nation. He's out here slaying dragons. He's out here helping people. He is one of them dogs in the house. So all I'm saying is go show some love. He gives out information. No additional cost. All free. All courtesy. Helping people. And so go subscribe. Click the all notification bell. And sit back and get the news. And check him out. We got to get him up to 1,000 subscribers. He brings a tagline. Good evening, SSN family. Always be making money. ABMM. Always be making money for everybody on podcast. Remember that. All right. Vanessa Comagate. This is interesting. And yes, I was making 10K per week renting, sir. I know. I love that. I love it. But no, that's not what I'm saying. I love that. But I don't know what you were doing. I didn't know how it's set up. So it's a patch and a pin. So we got hand-to-hand combat, as I call it. So is that what we do? We have to have somebody out there and then pay them to do the pinning of the situation? We will see. Vanessa Comagate from Chili Davis. Hello. It's psychology. My item was an afterthought to rent. Oh, wow. So it wasn't initially you were going to rent it. You were going to sell it initially. Okay. I like it. That's the way I was thinking in the first. But renting, that's better if you can get it handled that if somebody wants to take it on, but I don't know how the renting thing works. Now I understand. So does that mean if you're renting it, does that also mean that means when the person's done at the park or wherever the venue is, does that mean they're bringing it back? That's the question as well. That means they're bringing it back. Okay, Vanessa Comagate. Wow, that's an amazing profit. It ain't broke, don't fix it. Nope. If it ain't broke, it is definitely why I fix it. Mo Better. Johan is worth his weight in gold. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Mo Better. Exactly. I used to rent right at downtown Disney, so I know. So downtown Disney. Oh, that works. That works. Okay. Good looking, Eric, for putting me on to Johan. You're welcome, Mo Better. That's the man. He's coming back, ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday, 7 p.m., 7:05 p.m. He will be here August 26th. That's Johan Confidante, the best lawyer in all of the Dominican Republic. And he does all of the Dominican Republic and his crew, his staff. It's awesome. I didn't realize. So downtown Disney. So the question then, can we go back to downtown? Well, downtown Disney has several locations. Get that tape, season 5, stick and zip. There we go. All right, I'm on it. In fact, you know what? In fact, let me write this down. I'm gonna hit up. Let me see if I'm gonna hit up my boy, man. I think my boy. In fact, just for you, Vanessa Comagate. It's called Stick and Zip Season 5. All right. I'm glad you told me because I was thinking the other day about that. I was like, oh my God, even if I was able to do it, they're going to ask me which episode or something. Wait a minute. Piantini and Santo Domingo is like saying Brickell, Miami. There are a few areas in Santo Domingo where the rich people live, and Piantini and El Nico are two of them. Yeah, Victor Morel. I now say, yes, I say condo, hotel. What size unit is it, A3 Saval? Come on now, get on with the program. This can't be a studio at 220 or 380 some thousand, right? So if we're in upscale, that changes the scales. That means we're going to be getting more money. All right. That means we're going to get more money. And by the way, since we've been talking about this for a second, I'm going to slow the roll. We're going to play the SSN Nation, SSN Lifestyle. We'll play a little video here while I do something in the background. Let me get something that's like, I need more than a minute. So let's see. What do we have here? 3 minutes is too big. Too long. 4 minutes is too long. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. This one right here. Let's go here, ladies and gentlemen.
Land. There's no better time to buy than now, and no easier way to buy it than at the big public land auction coming to a city near you. You bid, you win, you're a landowner.
We were maybe $3,000 less than what we expected to pay, so we're very happy. Very happy.
Very. We got a great deal for 2.5 acres of land.
Hundreds of parcels must be sold, from city lots to 10, 20, even 100-acre parcels. Now you can get clear titled land at auction prices. Call to register now to reserve your seat. It's free, and you get the complete auction catalog. You don't need to be a real estate expert to bid.
This is my first time, and it was so easy.
I love to work with them, and this is the first time I'm being here, but I'm planning to come back more and more and buy more properties.
Check out the properties you like. Look at maps online and at the auction. Do your homework, then attend the auction and win.
Great property. It was 5 acres, and I'm planning to do a lot with it, but I want to buy more properties now. That's why I'm here.
Land auction buying power means no middleman, no real estate commissions, and it's an auction, so you set the price.
I walked in and it was super simple.
You can get property 20%, 30% below retail value if you actually went there.
Down payments as low as $100, and Land Auction has easy financing available right at the auction.
Land auction financing was no problem whatsoever, sailed right through the process. I'm not going to recommend land auction to anybody because then I'm going to give all the good deals away.
Visit landauction.com to see our auction calendar. Get ready to reserve your seat and come to the public land auction right in your city. It's free. It's fun. It's like nothing else.
Landauction.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about that for a little fun in the sun? So we're going to do some things. Yeah, we're on the hunt for that season 5 stick and zip because we got something happening. Yeah, I gotta call a few of my producer friends and see if they can get this thing for us. All right, at least something, a snippet, not even the whole thing, just a snippet. We'll see if they can get Mark Burnett to give up something. That'll be interesting. Let's go. Okay. Oh, whoa, I missed some things. Yes, here we go. Yes, I hired people that would return it back at the end of the day. Okay, that's exactly good. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I'm skipping about. Lara Marcia, that project looks amazing. I purchased in Vista Cana. Mo Better. Atri Saval, which one? The Wave. Mo Better. Parl 06 is very nice building. I'm staying in Villa Palmera high rise Airbnb in Bella Vista when I was there now. Oh, yeah, Bella Vista. Somebody else was talking about this. That's a few blocks from the ocean. Very nice. Mo Better. At the Wave in Vista Cana. A3 Saval. Another Dawg, ladies and gentlemen. Like I told you, A3 Saval. Nice. And he's with Mr. Cool, who also owns At the Wave in Vista Cana. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have a few members that own in the same projects. Yes, I hire people. They would return it back at the end of the day. All right, there we go. If they didn't, then we would charge them retail price of the patch and tee. Exactly. I like it. I like it. Vanessa Comagate, Dan, 10K per week. That's impressive. Wondering about the competition. There isn't any. Yeah, okay. At Victor Morel, none. Exactly. It's a beautiful thing. I would love to partner with someone for Disney World. I would clean up. Tell me about it. But most interesting is how come the Acorn didn't even want to go in with that rental program? Now that I understand it's not actually you have to sell the tea. Why wouldn't they go in? I don't even understand. They want to buy it. I understand that, but that's kind of crazy. Why would they do that? They would make more money by renting it and getting stuff back. Unless they're thinking cleanup. I don't know. That's kind of weird because they have the traffic. You would think that they wouldn't have cared one way or another. In fact, if I'm doing it, I probably would have thought the store would have thought like I would have thought. I'd have been like, okay, we're not going to hire anybody to do this. So why don't we just make a deal with her where we get some of the profit and let her handle it? That's what I'd try and do. I'd switch that to that. That's crazy. That's interesting. Very interesting. Mo Better, Atri Saval. Vista Cana has a lot of nice projects. You definitely can't go wrong there. Yes, exactly. Boss, I emailed you a pic of the patches. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see here. I can't even, let me see here. When did he do this? So we were doing something 2019. All right, I'm gonna have to deal with this this later. I was looking for something in the background as well, so I got to deal with this. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna do something here real quick. I want to see what this looks like and how big they are and everything. I got to see this. This is impressive. So the other part to this is there's no competition, and I don't understand why a store wouldn't do this. That would bring customers in, and whether they rent it or why take the risk at buying. If I'm a retail establishment, I wouldn't want to buy in reality. That's what kind of makes this weird. Why would I take the risk? Interesting. Well, I think you need to go to another location in Disney. But nonetheless, now that you came up with your plan B and possibly plan C, now it's like, well, why even bother with going inside Disney? Just deal with what's outside Disney. There's a whole bunch of businesses that would like to get a part of that pie. Sheesh. Man, Eric, you be on it. You everywhere. Yeah, man. Hey, to be successful, you have to be a dog. Like I've been saying, you're alive. You got no excuses. All it is like Mo Better says, let's go. So that's it. Okay, cool. That would be great, boss. Yes. It doesn't fit the store setup. They are retail oriented, not service. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even though they're retail oriented, they could have said to you, hey, you get some people in here. You can run it. We'll put a counter over here for you. You give us X amount of dollars. I mean, I would have done that, I would think, but I have a problem. They want the Disney logo. That's where the problem comes in. They want Disney on their stuff, so that's a problem. So, Nick say them, you go to the outside like you were before. You're familiar with that setup, and the question is, there's several places that you could be around Disney. So, I'm assuming you're going to be making that move next. All right. Let's see here. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do something else. This is like real time, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is real time. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna let me know if I can show people this, because I don't know if this is proprietary. Because if it's proprietary, then I won't show. Just let me know. Okay. Yeah. Okay, come on now. Let's see what this looks like. I'm thinking it's just small. Let's see. This isn't coming up fast enough, ladies. Oh, here we go. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. Press. Interesting. So there is something inside of this. Okay. Nice. I like it. I like it. So how big is this patch? I can't tell from the picture. It looks like it's maybe 3 inches by 2.5 or something. Doesn't look that big. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. I know exactly what this is. I know exactly. That's cool. That's very cool. It's like the stroller rentals. You can just set them up anywhere. Exactly. So then the question comes like this then. Okay, Vanessa Comagate, since I don't really know the Disney aspect and being away from it, but let's just say I know it's not Harbor Boulevard. What is that street that the Honda is on and the Anaheim Angels, California Angels, whatever they're called, that street. What is that street? It's not Harbor. Harbor runs across it. Oh, well. I'm thinking, can you set up just random booths or tents or anything along that stretch? You know, on the way into Disney from I-5? That's the question, right? I don't know. I'm just saying, because that product can be sold anywhere near Disney. You have all these families walking by. Speaking of Wyndham, Wyndham is on that street. They have a tower there. It's a timeshare. So I'm back to my concierge services, right? I'm back to being at their desk or something where they have these guests coming in. But then again, I want to be on the street, like you were saying, like when you were in downtown Disney. That's the ideal location where you just have unlimited amount of people coming by. Ali Faisal was the producer that worked with me on Shark Tank. Oh, good. Good. So when I hit up the guys, I'll tell them, hey, see Ali Faisal as well. See if he can make some things happen. Ariam Calais in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And welcome again. Very nice to see you. What's going on, Eric? Big players in the house. Exactly, Ariam Calais. Another dog is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. To be successful, you have to be a dog. And Ariam Calais is a dog in the house, an investor, entrepreneur, business person as well. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. I prefer that you didn't. Thank you. Okay. I won't mention the name. All right. Yes, that patch has the GPS tracking chip. Yep, I see that. The hotels will be awesome because I catch them before they go into the park. So the question is, I'm thinking this does work interior wise, but that limits you to just that location when if you're on the street or, downtown Disney kind of, you're open to the general public and everybody's walking by. But let's just call it what it is. These hotels generally have, it could be 50 to 100 people or more checking in any given day. So, but again, you're missing out on all the open people. But nonetheless, that's a set. That's a place. So I think you can get free, no cost. I think. I don't know. I'm like I say, I don't deal with concierge too often, but I'm pretty sure you can make a deal with somebody around there, especially across the street from the we're talking about Disneyland. Across the street from Disneyland are those nice hotels as well. Not most people wouldn't think they're nice, but they are. And they have a lot of people go in and out of there every day. Eric, scroll up. I sent you an article of a project. Okay. You send it to support at stopstrugglingnow.com or Eric at stopstrugglingnow.com. We will see here in a second. Oh, wait. Might have went to junk. Okay. I don't see it yet. Maybe it went to junk. This happens a lot recently. So let's see. Well, unfortunately, I won't be able to open it up. So no, just to be clear, no Ali Faisal producer info. So I won't do that if that's what you're referring to. I was going to write his name down. Now I'm not. It won't be none of the process. Okay. All right, let's go, Nikki. Nope, I don't have it yet. It might be in the wrong spot. I can't get down here to where I need to go right now. Anyhow, they've changed up. I hate this. They just changed up my outlook, the business outlook. All right, let's see. You're right. That is my dilemma indeed. Yeah, that's the thing. But I'm thinking, I don't really know how they work on the street down there because it would seem, well, I know it's prime territory, but it would seem you'd be able to get a deal at one of those, even outside of the store with a booth or something that an owner would say, give me $500 or $200 or something a day or something. That's what I think, because I'd be able to get free money by allowing you to use my space or inside or something. I would think it's kind of interesting. All right. Many new projects are coming to downtown Punta Cana. Check out Single One in downtown. Ariam Calais, you do know we do have the downtown development plan. We know all about the hotels coming down there, condo hotels. Haven't heard about the Single One, though. All right. I dealt with Ali Faisal and Bill Godsmith, but I won't use their names, so we'll bypass that. So, because these guys might know them guys, and those guys might be like, oh, yeah, man, give me that for this and that. I sent it there in chat. Oh, you can't. You can't. It's blocked. You can't send anything in chat. You have to send it via email. Sorry about that, man. That's why I won't see it. Nobody will see it. I'll send it again. Yeah, you won't be able to. Unless it's a link. If it's a link, just give me the name of the heading and I can Google it and it'll come up. All right. Now, we have one other project that we need to talk about today. This also is in the Dominican Republic, ladies and gentlemen. So we might as well get to it. No credit check, no qualifying. And it originally started. This all started before I went a little sideways and started talking business, because you guys know I love business and discussions, because we always got to figure out the puzzle, right? Seamless genius. She'll figure out it'll come to her. She'll be like, come up with another brainstorm idea on how she's going to market this and get it to where she wants it to be. That's going to be very interesting. She always comes up with something out of the box. The Airbnb of malls, she figured that out. So she's going to figure out something else. I am sure it's going to be spectacular once she figures it out. She's great at that. All right. Here is, that looks like a clubhouse. That looks like a lazy river. That looks like a tennis court. I'm loving this so far. Inside of a villa project from $250K. They have 2 and 3 bedrooms, which makes this very, very interesting. Let's see what we got here. It's gated. Is this inside Vistacana? And okay, very nice. Pool. Okay. Barbecue grill, water. Okay, I like that. Children's playground. We like that. What is this? This is interesting. That's different. I wonder if this is the scale. That looked kind of weird. Okay, that's standards. This looks like standards. This is nice. Double sinks. Okay, here we go. This looks a lot better. Open. So that must have been a loft area or something. I don't know what that was. I like it. Open concept. If they have like 10-foot ceilings, that would be awesome. This looks like 8, maybe. Yeah, it looks like it might be at least 9. 9's better than 8, in my opinion, especially on something that looks this spacious. I like it. Hammocks. Okay. A little outdoor type of CrossFit. Oh, there we go. There's the fitness center. Lazy river inside the villas. I like this so far. I like this. Okay. An eco trail, walk trail, whatever. Okay. Oh, barbecue grill, sit down area. Okay. I kind of like this. Seating with fire pits. Okay. And again, the lazy river, that's pretty cool. I got to give them credit for that. And this looks like some sort of a clubhouse with seating areas. I like it. Some more seating areas. Wait, is this in Macau? Is this in Macau? Okay. That's a different ball game altogether then, right? Okay, that's it. So this is not in Vistacana. Are we talking about this in Macau? That I don't really like. That's way up there. Still nice though. Still very nice. I like it. 250 is not bad. If it was a 3-bedroom, that would be better. All right. I thought about that as well, but you have to be careful. The biz owner can do it themselves. Oh, okay. All right. I got you. Okay. All right. Well, then we can't do it that way. Okay. Let's see what we got. No, Eric, this is 5 minutes from Las Palmeras and 8 minutes to Primavera 4. So where is it? Why did they show Macau? That's interesting. All right, let's see if we got this. Al Costa. Let's see what we got. Wyndham Hotel Project. Here we go. Dominican today. Oh, man, you should have just told me. Here we go. 22-story Grand Hotel. Dominican Today. I like it. Hey, now that you told me it's in a 5-star area, we're down. We like that. We want to hear that. That's what changes the whole game. That changes the whole game. Let's go look. Here we go. Even though we're talking about to be successful, you have to be a dog, ladies and gentlemen. You can't sit by. You got to actually be out here slaying dragons. Look, we've been talking with the seamless genius, Vanessa Comagate, about her project and what she's trying to do. She's out here trying to make that deal work. All right, let's go. This is at Dominican Today. Hold on. This looks like an interesting condo. They got the picture blurred. Here we go. I'm going to put this in the, anybody wants to go to the Dominican Today website, I put in the chat room. Okay. High rise. Dominican Republic expansion plans with the announcement of Wyndham Grand Everest Hotel during the Futur 2023. That was a few months ago. The hotel will cost $100 million to build and will be the first Wyndham Grand condo hotel in the country. I'm glad they're upgrading. This is great to hear. Wyndham Grand Everest joins a family of 5-star legacy brand hotels, a 22-story project that is already in the planning stages with more than 14 stories under construction, set to open in spring 2025. First class project. That's all they're saying. So what's the name of the actual project? That's the question. That's what I want to know. All right. That's in the DR, ladies and gentlemen. In the DR, Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo. All right. So it's on YouTube. Vida Nova. All right. I'll check it out, Jawway J. Very nice. And oh, by the way, since we're over here at Dominican Today, let's see if they've made any other news happen. Laser Airlines, a Venezuelan airline, has established a new operations center hub at La Romana. We like to hear that for all of us in the eastern province of Dominican Republic, because that could potentially add a few more thousands of tourists per year. Defines the strike in Cebu as nonsense. Okay. All right. Well, since we're here, we might as well look around, right? Bavaro, Hyatt Hotels aimed at the pet-friendly trend. Okay. Destinations Air Century will connect from Punta Cana starting in June. Air Century, whoever that is coming. Add pickleball to offer at Bavaro Hotels, Bahia Principe. Let's see. We got a few things happening. Increases seats. A legend that became a populous community more than 60 years ago. Okay. There we go. And nothing else. Here's Laser. Whoever that is. Opens new hub. Looks like we're going to have, maybe we'll get more than the 4% to La Romana next year. Or actually, percentage-wise, they'll probably be the same because the Punta Cana is actually going to increase its tourist numbers. So that's going to be very interesting. Well, thank you so much for that. A3 Saval, I appreciate it. That's the Dominican link, and not sure where Macau came from on that slide. This is on the same road going to Primavera 4. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I've seen this before. If I'm not mistaken, that Vita, I've seen it because but I didn't see the units before because it initially came out. If I'm not mistaken, it initially came out and they said they had the lazy river. They had something else, fitness room, but they didn't mention anything about the barbecue grills. There's seemingly some sort of running track or ecological trail. I don't recall them mentioning that. I don't recall them mentioning the fire pits because that's an added thing. But I do recall the pricing. At the time, it was a little bit more and the unit size wasn't that big. But that's nice. So we're going to find out about this. I'll look into it a little bit further. So thank you very much for that. All right, let's get back into this, ladies and gentlemen. It's an hour and some odd minutes. So please smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. So that way you will know when the new video comes out. At least 1 out of 10 of you will. Now, the other thing is, get on the email list at the very bottom of the description. That you'll see sign up for an email. That's so when I upload new videos, you receive an email. And then go along the way, sign up for some of our social media platforms. All right, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay. Let's see, more flights from Miami to La Romana. Yes, that is true too, Arian Kale. They're trying to up there. So basically, in case you don't understand, in the Eastern Province, there's 2 airports, La Romana and the one at Punta Cana. Somebody might be able to help me here. I think it's like an hour apart, 45 minutes to an hour apart is Punta Cana Airport and La Romana. Punta Cana tourist numbers are 67% of all tourists into the Dominican Republic are coming through the airport at Punta Cana. 4% is coming through La Romana. That means 71% of all tourists into the DR are coming in this 1 hour apart corridor. I want to be in that 1 hour apart corridor. If I was you making an investment, that would mean there's an upside. And there are adding more airlines. And again, when Russia and Ukraine finally comes to an end, their tourists would add an additional 200,000 to 300,000 tourists annually coming into the DR. If you hold the 70% rule, 140,000 of those will be added to the totals of Punta Cana Airport and La Romana. I'm just saying, that's just the way it is. All right? So think about it. Let's go. Crystal, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Have you heard about the other towers at Larimar? What do you think of it? Crystal, please specify which towers. Are we talking about the Prime Towers, aka Paradise Towers, or are we talking about Horizon Views Towers? Now, the Prime Towers, they're almost sold out or almost reserved sold out. So I don't know when the next towers are coming up. Something has to be coming up because Horizon, it's not selling that fast because they cost in the 200,000s for a 2-bedroom, but the units are bigger. And a 3-bedroom is costing in the upper 2s or 300,000. So it's a little bit more pricey. So let us know, Crystal, what you're referring to. All right, Eric, you missed that news about the Ritz-Carlton Hotel coming to Punta Cana end of this year. Ritz-Carlton. What? Ritz-Carlton. Yes, I did miss that news. Ritz-Carlton's going to be in Cap Cana, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's go find this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a breaking news report. Here we go. In case anybody isn't paying attention. Yeah, it looks like Cap Cana. It popped up. Yeah, it's 5-star. Luxury without limits. Grand. Wait. Ritz-Carlton. I can't really find it. Ritz-Carlton Punta Cana Luxury Hotels. Well, they're advertising it on luxurylink.com. Casa de Campo, the Reserve at Paradisas, the Reserve at, yeah, nope, they're not yet. It just came up on their search. So, no, it's not coming up. Cap Carlton. Okay, we something. Have a sighting, ladies and gentlemen. No, I didn't know anything about this. This is great news. I'm just going to say yes, Cap Cana. Yes, Cap Cana. I knew it was going to be in Cap Cana. the Ritz-Carlton, Cap Cana, and a residential venture known as the Residences at Ritz-Carlton, kind of like what they do in Vegas. 22-room resort will complement Cap Cana's existing developments. 16,000 square foot spa, a private beach club, 5 restaurants and lounges, 194 privately owned beachfront and golf residences, scheduled to open in early 2010. Okay. That's been a long time coming. That's an old article. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaving you in the dark on this, but I can't really find. Hey, Victor Morel, does this place already exist? They've been talking about it for a while. It says in Punta Cana, Macau area. This is, oh, wait. Yes, I did miss that information. It's in the, here we go. There we go. All Access Hotel is in Macau. Interesting. Punta Cana, all access. Come with 250 keys, all 300 keys to the luxury collection, and all 50 Ritz-Carlton. Okay, that's not cutting it. This says construction expected to begin September and October 2023. And will operate 2 luxury flags, which will be run by Marriott. Additionally, Punta Cana, Macau area will feature a residential component and a community village with restaurant, bars, and amphitheaters all the way down by Macau now. This is good. This is good. This is good, ladies and gentlemen. This is great. This is great. This is great. All right, excited. Getting more excited. More and more excited. I don't know what to tell you guys. Do you not understand what's happening? Just what we expected. It's going down. All right. To be successful, you have to be a dog, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what's going down, in my opinion. We have a lot of people here in the real estate industries, but my opinion, thank you, Crystal. Paradise Towers. Here we go. Okay. We're going to find out about this in a second. I don't know, Crystal. Hopefully you have some more information. In fact, because of this information Crystal's talking about, we're going to be talking about this with Gwen. I don't know when Gwen's going to be on. From Larimar City and Resort. He's going to be on talking about these new Paradise Towers that I keep hearing about. And he's going to be on sometime this week. We don't have the date and time schedule, but he already committed to this week. So hopefully tomorrow's Tuesday. So he's either going to be on Wednesday Eve after Johan, or he's going to be on Thursday or Friday. Either way, you guys got to stay tuned because you never know what's going to happen. Here we go. St. Regis will be in Cap Cana, Cesarium Cale. Okay, Paradise Towers. I was just messing with you, Crystal, about the Paradise Towers. I keep hearing Paradise Towers, but Prime Towers, they keep showing Paradise Towers. So I'm thinking I like Paradise Towers better than the name Prime Towers. So is there actually Paradise Towers now, Crystal? That's what I want to know. Because then Gwen's going to drop it for us when he comes on in the next 2 or 3 days. So there you have it on the Dominican Today paper under Bavara Bundesliga newsstand. Oh, yes. So that was the one you said. I did miss it then. Wow. Ritz-Carlton, awesome news. Exactly. We want this, ladies and gentlemen. You want 5-star. It helps everybody. So if you have 5-star, so for instance, down at Macau, they do have 5-star down there at the beach. They have hotels and all-inclusive already there. But you keep adding more 5 stars, that means you're leveling up the area. So if we have it in north, south, east, west, now it becomes known as an upscale location. And downtown, now we get more rent, ladies and gentlemen, because if we have a Ritz-Carlton, and they're going to charge, I don't know, $700-800 a night probably. That means everybody who owns at Macau now that has a villa there or condos with penthouses or whatever, that means your value has increased. And when you have more than one 5-star, just like Larimar is going to have at least, I think, up to 6 5-star hotels on their property, the same thing that Cap Cana has done, they keep bringing in 5-star. That means upscale, luxury usually, and you get to charge more money than regular old hotels. And now if you have condos that are in the vicinity, your condo values increase. It's just the same old tried and true program. We love that. I wonder what the price tag will be for one of the Ritz. You know, they'll have direct access to the beach. Exactly. And I'd be willing to bet you when you go to Macau Beach, the guys told me 3 years ago, on the left side, they say, man, this big time, I couldn't say, they said these big time resorts are going to be over here on the left, directly on the beach. And there was still land there along the whole, probably about 100 yards down. So there was something, but I didn't know it was going to be Ritz-Carlton. So that's awesome. So that's probably going to be on the left side when you go to the beach, if that's what they were talking about back then. The price, Victor Marrero, you know, 800,000, 600,000 to start up to $1 million. You know what they're going to do. You know, Ritz-Carlton residences. Is it time to buy a Macau now that Ritz is coming? Yes, Crystal, it's been time to buy a Macau. The thing is that Macau, because the way it's built, they don't make any real projects that have amenities there. They just have these projects for locals almost, where they have the pool, the fitness center, and that's it. But they're cheap as hell, 60, 70 grand. But nothing that I would recommend people would get. I mean, it's not saying somebody could buy a condo. And of course, if you buy something for 30, 50,000, 70,000 and rent it out for 60, 70,000 a night, you're still going to, we need a little more. But yes, now is the time to get something at Macau because the prices are skyrocketing. Skyrocketing. When I was there, the guy's like, yeah, you could have bought a lot over here for like 10 grand. But now hotels are coming in and this, that, and the other. The locals now will sell it for 50 grand. I was like, damn. Came about 7-8 months too late. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting what the price tag is going to be. Yes, now's the time to buy, like I was saying. Time to get in. All right. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. To be successful, you have to be a dog. You have to be out here working hard. Even if you've been turned down, even if you don't like the deal, like the Seamless Genius went down, tried to make a deal. She didn't like the deal. She said, sayonara. Now she said, I'm going to improvise. I'm going to come up with a new plan. She has come up with a new plan. She's going to try and implement that plan and go down the path. Just to know right now means no right now. That doesn't mean forever. We'll go see somebody else and maybe they'll want to do some business. So that's how you have to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep that in mind. Just don't go because your ideal situation didn't work out. Now improvise. Think of something new. There's all type of opportunities. You just have to think about a different path. All right. The only good project in Macau right now is the Macau Hills project. Yeah, Jaway J. And even that's suspect to me. I don't like it. I mean, it's cheap. Yes. I wish it was actually Hills. That's all. I really want Hills. It didn't look like Hills to me. And Hills with a view would have been, now that would have made it spectacular. But it's cheap right now. So it is a deal. It's cheap. At Macau Hills, they have villas. It's cheap, I have to say. So it's not all bad. I mean, they're cheap. They're basically going to be nice, and it's the right price right now. All right. I haven't done a video on it, but it's, but they're growing Macau. It's in Punta Cana area. What is that? 25 minutes from Punta Cana Airport, maybe 20 to 25, something like that. Yeah, here we go. Little fam. It's like, wait, hold on. Little families in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. He says, wait, what? This about Ritz-Carlton? Ritz-Carlton's going to be in Macau. Not only is Ritz-Carlton Hotel coming, they're bringing their Ritz-Carlton residences. Just so everybody understands, let me just give you a preview what happens when Ritz-Carlton residences arrive. It's no joke. Let's see. Where do I want to? Let's go to. No. Let's stay in. No, I'm not going to Miami. Let's stay in the Caribbean and go over here. Rent by owner. Where's the one? Do they even have any for sale? Okay. Let's go with for sale. I want to see what these things are going for, right? Oh, 112-inch. Oh, these are. Wait, they're doing Ritz-Carlton Residence Club in St. Thomas is 112 fractional ownership. So we won't know the real price of the whole thing. It's more like a timeshare, $15,000 a year maintenance fees. That won't work. So are these club residences going to be timeshares? No. Rent by owner, that's not going to work. $1,000 a night? Okay. You know what that means. Victor Moreau, just what we're saying, 800,000, 900,000, $1 million. Okay, forget St. Thomas. Let's see, can you buy these things straight out? Here we go. Oh, the ones in Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen, $2 million. But they sold something else for $925,000. Here we go. Jesus. $925,000, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,659 square feet. $2 million is 2,792 square feet. Where's George's Charles when I can find him? He needs to be here tonight. Because we were talking just about this right here. There's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,700 around 92 square feet at Atlantida. And it's down at the bottom, on the bottom floor. And it has a 2,000 square foot terrace. And they want $550,000 for it. He doesn't think he'll be able to rent it at a good rate. But I'm telling him, because if you do upscale luxury, not only will you get an increase in value, but you will be able to get your 1%. So it's easily going to rent for $500 a night, if not more, because it's in a luxury location. This is exactly what happened. I'm pretty sure these didn't sell at $2 million originally, but they're selling for $2 million now. That's expensive. 2,800 square feet for all intents and purposes. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, it looks like. That's crazy. That's wild. Not really crazy, not really wild. It's just Ritz-Carlton, the brand name. A 1-bedroom is $750,000 in the ATL. And it doesn't tell me the square footage, but they're only 1,500 square feet. Damn. What is that? $400 a square foot? Sheesh. $500 a square foot is what that is. That's crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the power of the brand. This is what's going to happen in Punta Cana as well. Okay, let's get out of it. Wait, we don't want Atlanta. We want... Is there anywhere else we can go, ladies and gentlemen? And then we'll stop this for now. But the Ritz-Carlton is pretty major. And they didn't put it in Cap Cana. So you guys have to understand what's happening here. This is just reserve site. Again, they're surrounding with 5-star hotels downtown, Cap Cana, Macau, over where Cana Rock is, and they're known Hard Rock. And then when you come up to Larimar, you do Vista Cana, you start doing, we don't know what Cruise on Land is going to ultimately be because they're talking amusement park, but it could be upscale as well. If we start surrounding the place, and then when you go deeper to Casa de Campo and out to La Romana, and they have 5-star locations, you can see where this is going. If they keep doing this, and then if you have 6 5-star hotels at Larimar, you have inside Vista Cana upscale luxury in there, and then you have downtown upscale luxury. Now you're going to have pockets of upscale luxury, but you're surrounded. So now you're going to have a lot more people that are going to be doing some upscale staying and paying those higher prices. This is what we love. We want this. Georges Charles is here. Just the man we're talking about. Here we go. Georges Charles is in the house. I see him. We're going to get to it in a second. How much are the villas going for at Macau Hills? I can't remember. I think they were like 150, 175,000. They're not that much. I have never done a video on it. I don't have the brochure. What would you estimate they would sell the units for at the Ritz? Yeah, we were on it. I think they're going to sell them for like 700,000. Something like that. In Punta Cana, I'm referring to. I'm thinking they're going to be originally pre-construction wise 700, 600, and then escalate on up. That's what I think is going to happen. No more like 40 minutes. Damn. I didn't think it took that long. A few years ago, while doing a tour at Macau, there were a bunch of signs advertising up-and-coming resorts coming to the area. Exactly. All right. Georges Charles is in the house. I was just mentioning your name. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And he has the icon next to his name. And he says his tagline this evening: "Hi, rich people." I love that. That's it exactly. He's one of the rich emerging millionaires is in the house. And he's one of those to be successful. He's a dog, ladies and gentlemen. He got 4 properties in the Dominican Republic. Yes, 4. He ties with the record for a few other people. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, Macau at Victor Morel. Yes, we're talking about the Ritz-Carlton. They are bringing their 5-star Ritz-Carlton hotel and Ritz-Carlton residences, and you know they're going to top $1 million at Macau, of all places. Who would have thought? Eric, what are you looking at? That was the Ritz-Carlton Atlanta, where we're looking at residences and seeing how much they cost or how much they're selling for now. And we just came up where it was Atlanta. So that right there is just a preview of what's going to happen in Punta Cana. You keep bringing luxury, then the luxury brings up everybody's price. And if you have enough, well, they do have other luxury properties in Macau now as well coming. So therefore, they're all going to be grouped up at Macau, Cap Cana. I don't know if there's 5-star hotels downtown. There might be eventually, but I don't know who that's going to be. I'm assuming they're going to be downtown. Then I'm assuming there's going to be 4, well, up to 6 at Larimar. Then I'm thinking, I don't know what cruise on land. They're going to have a hotel. So there's probably going to make theirs a 5-star at least, I would hope. So now you have the city surrounded. And if you want to go to La Romana area, you're going to have Casa de Campo and hotels down there 5-star. You go to Cap Cana 5-star. Hopefully they have some downtown 5-star. Larimar, Cruise on Land, Vista Cana doesn't have a hotel. They should have, because then they should have made a 5-star. But nonetheless, they're still going to have a 5-star location, it seems, luxury for sure. So now you start getting more and more. Now people are going to go, oh, yeah, I know this isn't going to be cheap when I go there. The same reason people pay $1,300 a night to stay at the Hard Rock, because it's a 5-star. Same reason people will be paying $1,000 a night to stay at the Ritz-Carlton. The same reason that they're going to be renting your 2-bedroom for more than what you thought you could rent it for, because you're going to have a place in Macau, let's say, and while they're charging $1,000 a night to stay at Ritz-Carlton, you'll be charging $300 a night or $250. And when you thought you were only going to be able to charge $100 or $150, you'll be able to charge more. The same rules are going to apply. Nothing changes no matter where you are on the planet. If the hotel is charging $1,000 a night and you have a 2-bedroom, the hotel has a 2-bedroom, somebody's going to go, hey, why are we paying $1,000 a night when this guy over here has this place for $400 a night? We can pay $2,800 instead of over $7,000. And we can party like it's 1999 and still stay in a nice location. We're still at the same beach. What's the problem? This is what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to happen. All right. I was just talking about you, Georges Charles. I'm here. What the hell is this? It's a new project. The Ritz-Carlton is coming to Macau. The Residences Club. Now, I don't know if you were on a lag and saw the one with the lazy river pool. That's Vita Nova Villas. That's out. I think you've seen that before too. I'm not sure. Eric, where's this? What are you looking at? Hopefully that was the Ritz-Carlton was the last thing that I was showing. But there was Ritz-Carlton in Atlanta with the prices. So I was just trying to get an idea of how much they went up. And so then I was going to because we're trying to figure out how much are they going to sell for. So I'm thinking 600, 700,000 initially pre-construction. That's what I'm thinking. The penthouse unit, of course, anything like 2,000 square feet or something, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a mill. But anything that's going to be like their one bedroom or two bedrooms that are only 1,400 square feet or 1,700 square feet, I think they're going to be like 400,000 or 500,000, let's say, one bedrooms. If it's a two bedroom, it's got to be 6, 7. If it's one of those big ass units, you know it's going to be a mill. So, Eric, did you discuss Primavera 4? No, I haven't talked about Primavera 4. Not at all. We were talking about Vito. What did we call it? Vita Nova. Vita Nova. No Man-Made Beach at Vita Nova. $250,000 starting. So here you go. I think you've seen this before. Lazy River, clubhouse, tennis courts, security. Gives you an idea of what it is. Oh, what happened? Okay. They're only, though it appears they're around 1,800 square feet, but they're only 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms. Pool, comes with the pool. Children's play area. That's deceiving. I don't know what that is. That looks like a condo, but these look familiar renderings. That's the living room area. That looks a little bit better, right? That's the living room. So that might have been I don't know what that other place was. So little hammocks area, little CrossFit type area, but then they have their own gym inside. Lazy River that's real cool. Victor Morel knows at Hard Rock they used to have that Lazy River. They probably still have it. Kids are out there all day in that thing. Till they made the water park. So no talk about Primavera 4. Primavera 4 was discussion on Friday. But nonetheless, Primavera 4, $250,000 for, or shall we say $253,000 for a 2,500 square foot villa is inside Primavera, which has its own man-made beach with a restaurant, with a clubhouse, meaning a bar is included. They have their own soccer field, their own basketball course, their own children's playground area. But the caveat to all of this is whether you own it Primavera 4, Primavera 3, Primavera Luxury, you get to use the amenities no matter which one you're staying at. So if the basketball court's full, soccer field's being used, you can go to the other basketball court, soccer fields, fitness rooms, all that on those projects. Owners and guests, apparently. So that's what they're saying. So that's the thing. George's Charles, yes, sir, going for the name, just like Margaritaville. Have a good feeling about these residences. If the price is right, that's a must get. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Victor Morel knows exactly what time it is. This is exactly right. He's exactly right. This is the discussion. In fact, George's Charles, this is the discussion we had about Atlantida when you were saying it's 550,000. But see, the thing is, when you build the luxury, the value increases faster than when it's not luxury. So just like Ritz-Carlton, you can buy. Look, Victor Morel is exactly right. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, Ritz-Carlton did something crazy, like how Larimer's doing. And they have these 2,000, 2,500 square foot condos, residences, and they sell them for $300,000 or $400,000. He's exactly right. That would be you better get your ass getting one, because he's right. The value of Ritz-Carlton is worldwide. Those things they're worth way more. I'm not thinking they're going to go that low, but we're going to have to keep our eye out on these, because if they do happen to do something that low, they're going to all be worth damn near $1 million, especially since they're going to be on the beach. So if they do anything crazy like 500,000 and they say we have 2,000, 2,300 square foot units, that they're going to get the rent. They're going to get their $1,000 a night. That's traditional. No matter where you're at, that's minimum. The one bedroom is going to be damn near $1,000 a night at the residences. So let's call it what it is. So you're going to be very happy. So that's why they can sell whatever they're going to sell. He's right. This is what I'm saying. There's just no way around it, you guys. A brand name, 5-star, and they have all this stuff going on. You want in. That's all there is. That's a must get. I'm saying he's exactly right. This is what I feel. You guys know I've been talking about this. When you have brand name, when you have luxury, if you have luxury and don't have brand name, and you have upscale and you create the luxury, that's still worth a value. It's still going to go up. But Ritz-Carlton, it'll increase in value faster than Atlantida and Larimer's straight out the box. Larimar and Atlantidas, they're big ass condos that are huge. They're going to go up in value over time, a little slower. They'll get there, but the Ritz-Carlton, they'll be there once they build them. So you get in a pre-construction on a Ritz-Carlton, you buy a 500,000 and the unit is, let's say, 1,800 square feet. It will be worth damn near $1 million when they finish, because it's a worldwide value. It's a big, big, big time thing. Absolutely. Brand names from Seamless Genius, Vanessa Comagate, exactly. Yo, Ritz-Carlton, what's that have to do with Punta Cana? I need to listen to this again. George's Charles, Ritz-Carlton is going to be at Macau on the beach. That means that they said it's a 40-minute drive. Jaway J, I think, said that. I didn't realize it took that long to get there. It didn't seem like it. But anyhow, if it was 40, 45 minutes, that's fine. But it's Ritz-Carlton. People are going to Ritz-Carlton. In fact, let me do some other things here so everybody understands a little bit. So that's Vita Nova. Let me go Ritz-Carlton residences for sale. Let's go do something else. Let's go to an island, Waikiki. All right. Here's Ritz-Carlton, Waikiki, 2.29 million, 1,200 square feet. All right, you guys seeing this? 545 feet, 5-foot studio, Ritz-Carlton, partial ocean view, ocean view on the balcony, 880,000. 2-bedroom, 2 baths, only 1,100 square feet is 2.9. See, guys, this is what we're talking about. 800,000. So if they go over here to Punta Cana and say, hey, on the beach, and they say, hey, we're going to sell studios for $300,000. This is what you're getting. 670 at Waikiki, 1.7 for a 1-bedroom with 870 square feet. Studio, 511 square feet. That's normal 1-bedroom size. So that's a nice size studio. How big are these two bedrooms? Is only 1,200 square feet, but look at the freaking view. Whoa, wait a minute. These guys, this is the view. Oh, did I mention view? The view, 2.5 million for a 1,200 square foot 2-bedroom unit. Why? Because of this view. And look at this view. Yes, views matter. All of this right here from the Ritz-Carlton. Oh, hold on. You guys can't see. All this that you see is everything I've been telling you about why views matter. This right here. This is why views matter. 2.5 because of this view. Look, your living room is lit up. And actually, it looks like from the dining room as well. It looks like from the bedroom as well. Yeah, you're lit up. You got city and ocean views in the distance. You're lit up. This is the canal view out back. But still, these are the views you have, depending on which side of the building. But this condo unit, apparently, it's not that big. But 1,200 square feet, that's it. but it's 2.5 million. This is why when we start talking about Larimar and people say, well, it's way back there. I'm like, yeah, it could be way back there. But if you have a view, look at what you get. Look, they have a studio unit here that's only 400 square feet. 555,000 is what they're selling it for. But this is incredible. Look at these views people are getting. 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,100 square feet, 1.5. This is crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it. This just reconfirms everything I'm trying to tell you guys, why you need to buy things that matter while you can get it, while it's cheap, because these things were definitely not 2.5 million when they first came out. All right. They were probably like 700 grand, 500 grand, just what we're talking about that's going to happen at Punta Cana. In fact, why don't we do this? Here's a studio that just sold April 17th. Look, Ocean View, 755,600 square feet. Sold April 6th, 1.3 million. And all it is a 1 bedroom, 2 bath, 820 square feet. Why? It's got views. Another one, studio, 550,000, April 6th. And now here's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,142 square feet, 1.6. This is nothing different than what they have right now in most condo projects in Punta Cana, other than the size. Cap Cana has these unit sizes. Atlantida's 2 bedrooms are bigger than this. The new 1 bedrooms or 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms at the Paradise Towers or Prime Towers, those are now 1,100 square feet. They have a partial ocean view, or actually full ocean view from their living room and their deck area. So are they going to be worth, well, I doubt 1.6. They're not Ritz-Carlton, but they're definitely going to be worth more than 185,000. Because if you can have this type of view in a 1 bedroom, 1 bath in Waikiki on the horizon, that's worth 1.2 million. You guys getting this now? When people say Larimar is not going to go up in value, now you get to see for yourself. Do you have to be on the beach? No. How about a view of the city and on the horizon? Or actually, they're closer to the water. But any water views like this straight across, you get a higher value. It's very, very simple. This isn't rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. Studio unit. He gets to see the ocean. He gets $860,000. You guys seeing this? Of course, they didn't buy these for this. Look at this one. 3 bedrooms, George's Charles. This one's for you. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1,600 square feet. $3.3 million. And he has straight across ocean views. Does this ring a bell to anybody that's been looking at Larimar? The penthouse unit, the original, the biggest one used to sell for $322,000. It's only around 1,800 square feet, and it has a view because they're in the front like this one. The same type of ocean view, city view type thing. Notice this one's 3.3 in February. It's the views do matter. All right, just keep that in mind. That's why I told you guys in Larimar, why you would get Unit 1 and Unit 10 and Tower 2 and Tower 4. And then Tower 1, you get 3 and 5. Or sorry, 5 and 7. I'm just trying to tell you, it matters. Whether it's Ritz-Carlton or somebody else, it matters. All right. So anyhow, Ritz-Carlton's coming, George's Charles. It's happening. It's happening. I'm with you, George's Charles. I asked about it too, little family. There you go. Yes, that's all we had. It's in the Dominican today. Let me go get that. Here's a link to some of the articles about it. But Victor Morel is exactly right. We need to know when this is coming out, because that is something to pay attention to. That is something to pay attention to right there. Eric, I need to listen to this session tonight. Wow, quick 2-minute recap of what you were talking about. It's Ritz-Carlton coming out Punta Cana. Yes. Yes. They start breaking ground in like 2 months. Wait, that was Grand Residence. I messed up. Hold on. Let me see. Ritz No, where's the Ritz-Carlton? Ah, I blew it. Okay, hold on. There we go. Here we go. There you go. Ritz-Carlton chooses the Dominican Republic to open its first all-access hotel in the world. Wait, all access? Oh, this is different. Collection all 50 Ritz-Carlton brand properties. Wait. Hold on. All access hotel. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? I misread this. First all access hotel in Punta Cana, Macau area. Okay. There you go. I'm going to put it in the checkout. Okay, in case you guys don't know, the Ritz-Carlton generally costs about $1,000 a night to stay at, just to give you an idea, and it goes up from there. So if you have a 2-bedroom, I don't know, they probably get $1,600 a night, $1,500 a night, generally. So that's the general rules of thumb when you're in islands. All right. Construction is expected to begin September and October 2023. The Ritz-Carlton complex will have 250 keys and 50 residential units available for purchase under the hotel brand. 50. Additionally, the Punta Cana Macau area will feature a residential component and community village with restaurants, bars, and amphitheaters. See, ladies and gentlemen, what did I tell you? Larimar, Vista Cana, cruise on land. Notice restaurant, bars, amphitheaters now down at Macau. This is what I was saying 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I told you everybody's going to have to upscale. They cannot escape at this point. Ritz-Carlton just can't put in a Ritz-Carlton. They're like, we better bring some bars and restaurants and amphitheaters. You do know Cruise on Land's out there. You do know Larimar's out there. You know Cap Cana's out there. You know Vista Cana's bringing some heat. So now we at least got to stay even. We know Hard Rock has always been the go-to spot for the concerts and all that of any name brands. Now other people are vying for some of that theater. Some of these big time stars around the world. Hey, we don't want you just hanging out in Cap Cana or going to the venue at Hard Rock. We want to have our own venues with you. We want to have our 5,000 to 10,000 people come stay at our location. So now the bookings, more and more bookings. So we'll talk about the Caribbean guy, Bad Bunny, right? So he's wanted everywhere in the Caribbean. He's like, hey, man, you guys know I actually sell out 20, 30, 40,000 seat arenas. You guys don't have that. Yeah, I'll come over there and do something, but it's not like I'm thrilled about it. Who's going to pay me my money? Because you don't have a venue that can hold 5,000 to 10,000 people. Where's that venue that's 10 to 20,000? The first person that builds that big mega mansion or amphitheater, they're the ones that's going to get all of the stars along with the Hard Rock. They're branded. There are people going to still go to Hard Rock, but whoever builds that 10,000 to 20,000 seat amphitheater or arena or whatever, they're going to have an advantage. So nonetheless, these guys are throwing down an amphitheater because they want concerts down there too. They don't want people to come hang out at Cruise on Land, Larimar, and Hard Rock. They're going, or downtown, because downtown's going to make a convention center. They're like, hold on, we're missing out on millions of dollars annually. So, and beyond, because people are going to stay at our place and give us $1,000 to $2,000 per night. So again, this is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Just what we talked about. We love it when a plan comes together. Congratulations for all up to almost 50 people who have bought condos, villas, townhomes in the Dominican Republic, especially on the eastern part. That would be 40 of you at least. There's around 44 of you. Congratulations. Everything happening is going according to plan thus far. That's all I can say. And for all that followed the lead, you're a dog. That's right. All right, let's get. You're out here slaying dragons, me. Okay. Let's see. Actually, you know what? September, October. This is April. These are pre-construction, Ritz-Carlton. On, there's got to be realtors here. Carlton, they got to be for sale already. Let's spin ground. I'm not seeing it. It says April 14th, 2023. Okay, so this came out. This out. This was just given. We got to find out about. In fact, okay, Wednesday. On Wednesday. I'm pretty sure if not tomorrow, it'll be Wednesday, because that means these are going to be for sale. It's all over the place here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you guys this. There's nobody selling these units yet, which means they're going to be in-house at Ritz-Carlton. That's what this means. 36,000 acres that overlook 3 miles of pristine beaches and will include 190 plus beachside and golf residences and 220 room hotel. Did he just say 3 miles? No. First of all, 36 acres is not 3 miles. Oh, no, that's 36,000 acres. That's 3 miles. That's 3 miles for sure. All right. 3. Oh, my God. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is getting ridiculous. Yes, these will be over $1 million. 3 Jack Nicklaus signature golf courses, a 1,000 slip marina, 16,000 square foot resort spa, 8,000 square feet of meeting space. This is just a partial list of amenities. Oh my God. Yes. Unfortunately, we're not going to, no, these are all going to be over $1 million. Here's the link, ladies and gentlemen. There's the link to find out even more information. These are going to be over $1 million. Although the residences at Ritz-Carlton Cap Cana are being called a development, we don't think the term does this property justice. Okay, I don't know what's going on. They're talking about this being in Cap Cana. Are there going to be 2 Ritz-Carltons? How big this Ritz-Carlton is to Dominican Republic Cap Cana? I don't know. I think this is old. I don't know about this. They're talking about Macau. They're saying this is in Cap Cana. I don't think they have 3 miles of open space. So let's just get out of that. I'm not going to fall for that one. Because if they did 3 miles of that would be incredible. That's a long. I don't know what, have been lots of information over the years. St. Carlton. I don't know. This is getting crazy. All right. We can't find anything on this, ladies and gentlemen. I've been looking, but I don't see it. Ritz-Carlton residences for sale, Punta Cana. Pre-construction. It should be for sale already. It's kind of exciting because if it's for sale pre-construction wise, and they do say something crazy, 400, 500, 600K, that's worth it. 1 bedrooms, St. Regis. How about this? We'll just go see St. Regis, and then I'll stop for the night. All right, I'll stop doing this for the night because we got dogs in the house. Okay, this looks about right. 4 levels, 5-star, beautiful. 980,000 for St. Regis for a 1 bedroom. Oh, there you go. So I think this is St. Regis is the Ritz-Carlton swap, because this says 35,000 acre community. That's what they were talking about for the Ritz-Carlton. I have a feeling they swapped them. This is crazy. A 1-bedroom, 980,000. That's in Cap Cana. How much will they be in Macau, though? And we're hoping we see this, you know where, at Larimar. This is what we're looking for at Larimar, too. Oh, 1.8. Oh, at the St. Regis in Cap Cana. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square feet. Woo! Oh, you got to love that. I love it. I love it. So that means a 3-bed. Oh, they have the Astor collection, too. They're doing big things over in Cap Cana. Now you know why they get the big bucks. Let's see how much a 3-bedroom is. What is it? 2.7? Let's go look. Nope, I'm off. 3.1. Holy smokes. This is wild. Wow. On the water, though. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. St. Regis. Oh, there's a golf course, too. Is that the Espada? I wonder. Okay, well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Have their own beach club. Okay, this explains if they do this out at Macau, it's going to be crazy. Oh, I didn't even have it on there. We don't know how much it is. Don't know. Eric, it has a loft upstairs. Jaway J, that's what we were seeing. Oh, okay, that's cool. That was at the Vita Nova. That was the loft. Okay, that made more sense. I couldn't figure out where that was in the building, but thank you for mentioning that when we were upstairs in that. Okay, are they building villas near the Ritz-Carlton? When is this coming? George's Charles. Ritz-Carlton is going to start being built September, October in Macau. St. Regis, well, they're building that right now too, and you can see what the prices are. Those same prices should be less at Macau for the time being, because Cap Cana is a known area, high-end. Macau, they're creating a high-end area at Macau. So that's where they have surfing events. So the seas are a little bit rougher there, which is kind of interesting. But the point is, I think they're going to be reasonably priced when they first come out down at Macau. Everything else has been, but it has the Ritz-Carlton branding. So we don't know when they're going to be for sale officially. Eric, did you say how much you think Primavera 4 would be worth? I need to go see that video. No, I have not. Primavera 4 with their I got to talk to you about Primavera 4. Primavera 4, I looked at their master plan again, and what they did at Primavera 2 doesn't appear to be what they're doing at Primavera 4. What I mean by that is I got a hold of their overall master plan. On their master plan, all they had was the basketball court, the soccer field, and the children's playground area. Then they had the beach club, of course, and the man-made beach area, the bar and restaurant in there. What I didn't see on the master plan was the fitness room, and I don't know if that's going to be in the clubhouse. And I didn't see other pools throughout the community. I didn't see that like they have at Primavera 2, which I thought they were going to have at Primavera 4. So I didn't see that. Maybe they're going to add them later, but I didn't see it. So I'm like, where's this at? And when they built Primavera 2, they also did not show where all the pools were going to be and the basketball court and all that either. So they might not be showing it, but we need to find out if they're going to actually add any other basketball courts, any other pools within the communities like they did at Primavera 2. So if not, that means there'll be one basketball court, one soccer field, the children's playground area, the man-made beach area with the clubhouse, with the restaurant, and in the clubhouse, I'm assuming they're going to have a fitness center. So that would be cool. So we'll see. But the point is, it's inside security gates. It's close to the beach on the other side of Vista Cana. Anybody that's getting a 2,500 or a 2,000 square foot villa, townhouse, the prices are going to be double in 2 years. All right. Just so you know, that's what's going to happen. If not triple in 3 due to the demand. When you can, okay, let me rephrase. You got to be able to sleep like 8 people. So you should be getting a 3-bedroom minimum. Don't go for the 2s. Go for the 3 minimum so you can sleep up to 8 people. Preferably, you want to get a unit big enough to sleep 10. You want a 3-bedroom unit that has a maid's quarters. That's what you want. So then you can sleep up to 10. Yep. So I think your estimates are correct for the DR, 350K to 1 mil. Yep. Vanessa Comagate, I think you're going to be about that. If they have a studio unit that's 400 square feet, I think that one will be, like she's saying, on the low end, 350, 400K, 450. Then when they move to the studio that's going to be like 600 square feet, well, I don't know if they're going to do that because they're, according to what they're saying, there's only going to be 50 units or something like that. I don't really know the configuration, but if they did something like that, then that gets you to the 450, 475 range. Then when you do 1 bedrooms, they're going to go 600 or 550, 600. Then when you get 2 bedrooms, probably 7, 8. And then who knows what the penthouse will be, but it'll be over $1 million for sure. But the fact of the matter is, I think we're going to have that range if they do the same studio, small, studio large, 1 bedroom, 1 bedroom large, 2 bedroom, 2 bedroom large. I think that's how we get there. But it's Ritz-Carlton. So that's a brand. That's a serious brand. Serious. What are you referring to? 350 to 1K mil. George's Charles, she's referring to the Ritz-Carlton, which I'm already late, so she already said. Vanessa Comagate responds, the prices of the condos at the Ritz. She's right. It's going to be in that price range. Oh my God. George's Charles, remember that conversation I had with you when I was talking about Atlantida's priced a certain way, but they have a hotel, remember? Same thing's going to happen. They're going to create a 5-star hotel. Then people are going to, and they're controlling the rent, which is what Ritz does too. They're going to control it. So the fact that they have these larger units and walking distance to the beach, it has a value. And so now they're going to be part of the luxury branding. So Noval, Ritz-Carlton, Larimar, the hotels at Larimar, Cap Cana, they're all going to be in the same luxury branded travel agencies, along with same guys with Margaritaville. All them guys are going to be in the same luxury branding range if they deem themselves 5-star qualities. That's why they need 5-star amenities to keep up. So that's why if out there they're saying we're going to add an amphitheater, restaurant, and bars. Why? Because there aren't many restaurant and bars in the first place in Macau. And there damn sure is not an amphitheater up there. So now they're getting people from the north or the west of them and in that region. And by the way, there may be an airport up there somewhere, which then changes their place to a whole nother level. So all I'm saying, that means there could be another 1 million people annually coming in through that airport. And they're not going to stay down in Punta Cana. They're going to say, oh, I'm going to stop right here at the Ritz-Carlton in Macau Beach area or whatever other hotel, because they have other hotels there at Macau. So again, it's beautiful. The view makes a difference. Yes, the view is going to make a difference. Clearly, especially when you're in 5-star locations, it increases the value. So we want the winners of Larimar, congratulations. The winners of Vista Cana, congratulations. The winners everywhere in the yard, congratulations. You guys got in so cheap. But everybody who has walked the path right behind me going into Punta Cana, and I'm walking right behind Victor Morel because he was there first, then we're on the right path because look who's coming. They're coming, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming. Nobody's stopping. It's like they're in overload. They're like, again, do you guys see what I've been telling you? They know that there's going to be 9 or 10 million visitors in the next 3 years, 2026. They know they're going to be on the cusp of 9.5 to 10 million, like I've been saying. They know this. Now, you don't know this, but being in the real estate industry and understanding how travel and everything works, you know this. They know this. And what are they doing? They're doing exactly what I was saying, adding in the upscale luxury. Because once you do that, you have worldwide audience. What Larimar is doing, and again, the reason why I talk about Larimar so much is there is no boardwalk that is built like what Larimar is building. And the prices they have right now is a travesty. All I'm saying. Because their condos, their penthouse units, the penthouse units are undervalued. Whether you're in a Horizon or whether you're in Prime. The Prime Towers is undervalued. $346,000 for an ocean view unit that has three, what is it, 3 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms. And then the ones on the side that I love, those are like 3 bedrooms. But again, they're 1,900 square feet in the prime towers. The Horizon condos, even though they have a bigger terrace, their units are 1,700, 1,750 square feet. They're smaller than the prime towers. But the Horizon views, their decks are huge. Damn near 1,000 square feet. That's pretty big. So take your picks, but they're 300 and some thousand. The towers is 487,000 at the Horizon views. They're penthouse units. So you guys understand how this works, right? Wow, only 50. Yikes. Yes, Vanessa Comegate. That's going to make things very interesting. That's not many units. That means there's going to be a premium. So you might as well add the 100,000 on top for the premium because there's a limited supply. And just like Margaritaville owners that Victor Morello's involved with, the same thing's going to happen when Ritz-Carlton opens up their units. They have a bunch of millionaires that are catered to that deal with the Ritz-Carlton. These guys don't even have to leave them available to the open. They don't even have to open them up to the general public. All they're going to do is just send an email to their multi-million-dollar owners of their previous residences, and they're going to sell out. So that's why I'm scouring, because I got to go to Ritz-Carlton direct and see if we can find out if we can get in, because they're going to just send it out to their list of potential buyers that go, hey, we're opening up over here and we only have 50 of them. And they're going to add on an extra $100,000, $200,000 on the price to those guys. And then those guys are going to turn around and sell them on the open market and make, who knows, a few 100,000 to $1 million more. It's going to be crazy. So you think they will help push our projects? Which project you think benefits most from the Brits? Oh, everybody benefits. Every time Larimar, Cruise on Land, Vista Cana, they do something down. So far, there hasn't been any announcement of a 5-star downtown, as far as I know. So anything that happens within this region, and what I mean by region, we can go all the way up to Macau, we can go all the way to Cap Cana, you can go all the way to Varon. In that little circle, anything that happens that brings upscale means everybody wins. So when you build Macau Hills, for instance, and so here's the thing, the travesty of it all. Macau Hills, if they know that there's a Ritz-Carlton, well, they wouldn't have known until April 12th. Well, they might have known before, but April 12th was the announcement. Then they might have made bigger units slightly, and they might have charged more and added a few more amenities. Because if there's a Ritz-Carlton there, that means there's people that want to stay there. Plus, they have 2 other nice 5-star location places there they were building too. So once you do that, now your villas are worth more. But if your villas aren't built right to begin with, then okay, they'll go up a little bit because more people are interested. But you're not building luxury units. But everybody in the area increases in price because it costs more money per square meter. And once it costs more money per square meter, that means everybody's generally is going to cost more. How do you think they're able to charge for Miami? All the way from Zero Ave, Nikki Beach, all the way down to like 180th Ave. How do you think they're able to charge? And now they're going downtown to Brickell. How do you think they're able to get 2-bedroom condos, just like what happened in Waikiki, over $1 million? Same thing. They just expanded their playing field of value. So everybody's condos along these strips are increased in value. People behind that don't even have ocean view, their condos they used to be able to buy for 150,000, 200,000. Their condos are worth 800,000 to $1 million. So it brings up everybody. And long as there's somebody behind that says, I'm building upscale luxury too, then that keeps everybody level. So that's what I love about it. They're creating this circle. We want this, ladies and gentlemen. You know how much money they're spending in the Punta Cana region? It's outrageous. All right, that's enough for tonight. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't miss Johan Confidante coming on Wednesday at 7:05 p.m. It's already up under the live. If you go to the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page, you can click on videos, go to the live, hit that notify me button. All right? He's coming on. The best lawyer in the DR. He's my attorney. He's here. He can answer your questions without you even having to hire him. But I would recommend you hire him because he actually does the closings and he checks out these properties. All right. That helps out. So again, be here on Wednesday, August 26th at 7:05 p.m. Johan Confidante. Have your pen, pad, or paper ready. Have your questions all ready. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming. All right. He's coming. So there you go. I have that link for the Ritz-Carlton so everybody can go see it. I take a garden view for the right price. At least I am in. Hey, Victor Morel, he's got it. Look at this. He's giving you game, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly how you do it. He's got it right. So we're in the name. We have the name. So some people would say, hey, Eric, you keep saying Ocean View. Yes, that's because at Larimar, you're limited Ocean View, so you have a higher value. Not everybody can have Ocean View. Now, Ritz-Carlton, Regis, St. Regis, right? Margaritaville, these are all upscale luxury. So as long as you're in the building, the garden unit will still get you $1,000 per night. All right? That's how it works. Now, they do have the same little quirks where if you have Ocean View, they're going to be able to charge more. Same rules apply. But the value is off the charts. In other words, don't buy the condo behind the Ritz and go, hey, I have garden view. No, you will not be able to charge whatever they're going to be charging at the Ritz for garden view. Not even close. It's the Ritz-Carlton name that people are accustomed to paying that money because of what they do at Ritz-Carlton. Once you arrive, stand back. Right? Good evening, sir. They have the doors pulled open for you and everybody. If you have a 4-car, all 4 doors are open. They've already brought the luggage racks. They're already saying, hey, sir, just go to the front desk. We're going to bring everything up to your room. You're like, what? How do you know what my name is? How do you? These guys are on top of it. That's why people pay the big bucks. Somebody's going to escort you to your room, your own personal host. He shows you around. You got to give him a tip. If you need me, sir, ring a button. Pick up the phone. That's my extension there. Everything is a little different. All right? And people pay for that little different, that little extra. And oh, yes, they have a gift for you too when you get to your room. And oh, yes, before you get to your room, they have something for you as well. All of this goes in the playbook, the same playbook you should be using if you want those upscale monies. And Garden View, if they had, I don't think they're going to have Garden View. I think all 50 units are going to have Ocean View. That's what I think is going to happen. But if they did have Garden View, that unit would be one of the cheapest units. And you're in the building. That's what you would want. You need in the building because the value that goes, the appreciation affects everything in there. So let's just say Garden View, I got a 2-bedroom Garden View, and they say, it's $500,000. But if you want the 2-bedroom Ocean View, it's $800,000. Some people are going to say, give me the 500,000 unit. That's it. Simple. I'll rock with that. You know why? Because that Ocean View unit in a couple years, 4 years, is going to be worth $2 million. Your Garden View unit is going to at least be worth half to a half and a half. So we'll talk about $2 million for them, 1.4 for me. All right. We still win. The appreciation is going to be about the same value that you bought it for. So again, thank you for mentioning that, Victor Morel, because that is exactly right. Victor Morel, like I said, he's a real estate investor. He's an investor, period. He knows what time it is. Chili Davis, wow. He's got it exactly right. As long as you're in the building. So when we start talking about Larimar, and a lot of people go, damn, I missed out on Ocean View. Then I say, next up, partial Ocean View. After that, then it turns into it's an upscale luxury location. What's going to happen next? We'll get something there because it's cheap. And get it while the cheap is going good. And by the way, Larimar, Horizon View, the prices go up every 3 months. Next time in July, 2.5%. All right, just keep that in mind. I have Mo Better here. One of his friends are interested in units. Speaking of Larimar, I just want to give somebody something to think about. They say, let's just say somebody says, I want to invest in Larimar. And then you tell them, hey, you know the price is going to go up 2.5% in July. Well, here is something that you can think about telling them. So, first off, let me give you guys some playbooks. So, if any of my friends said, hey, Eric, I think I'm going to buy it later this year, what I would say is, okay, hear me out. Price is going up, let's just say July 1st, 2.5% more. You might say, okay, I don't really care about paying an extra 5 Gs or 6 Gs. Fine. But what you could do at the end of June, you send in your $1,000. All right. You have 30 days. So you lock in the price. And then July 1st or whatever, price goes up 5%. I mean, 2.5% more. So that's an extra 5 Gs, or 6 Gs, depending on what you bought. So you're like locked in the price. You're under, you got some little equity. So then what do? You write a contract that says, you know what? I'm just going to pay every 3 months. So now when you get your contract, your first payment is not going to be July. It's not going to be August. It's not going to be September. How about October? Now you just bought yourself 3 to 4 months. Your friend can buy it. He starts his stuff on October. You're off to the races. And by the way, the second 2.5% popped off in September. So now you done saved yourself 10 or 11 or 12 Gs of equity. I'm just saying, we come creative, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Or you make your first payment due in 3-4 months. And then after that, you're doing month to month, however you want to set it up. I'm just saying, we have ways around everything. It's built for you. So that's how we do it. All right. Just keep those in mind. There's some thoughts in your head. All right. Luxury rates. That's it exactly, Chili Davis. And you guys, I'm going to tell you something else. So in Punta Cana area, you're going to have, in my mind, I don't know if this is going to be a fact, but in my mind, I think how this is going to work. Just what I said earlier. You're going to have St. Regis. You're going to have Ritz-Carlton. You're going to have Margaritaville. You're going to have Westin. You're going to have Hard Rock and all the other 5-star all-inclusives. You're going to have Casa de Campo down by eBay. You're going to, and La Romana. All those 5-star locations up the whole place. Larimar. All right. All of them. They're all going to be in the same rental pools. All right. Luxury. There's luxury. I told you this before. You guys say you might go to Expedia. You might go to Priceline. You'll see the same thing there. But there's another ecosystem out there that is catered toward the wealthy. And the wealthy want to stay at cool 5-star luxury type locations, and they duck in, duck out, and they pay extra money. That's why you need to always be upscale if you can. It's worth the money. All right. Just keep that in mind. You get luxury rates and it's worth the money. I'm going to show you guys something else. I'm going to show you something else because I talk about this Vino Bello, right? I don't want that. I talk about that a lot. I'm going to go to the Meritage Hotel Napa. I'm going to show you something that's hilarious. So Here's the Meritage, $425. All right. What the Meritage did was, let me see if I can go to. So what they did was, Vino Bello and the Meritage were the first buildings there in this commercial zone, right? Here, let me show you guys what I'm referring to. This is in America, not near a beach, but it is in Napa, all right? So all there was just the Meritage. And, well, I won't do that week. I'll do 19th through the 21st. These are generally hotel rooms, right? This isn't their website, so I got to go to their website. But I just want to show you something. Look at this. This is just a hotel room, $577. They have a adults only pool. Okay, great. They have more than what they say here. $834 for a standard price, which is weird. Deluxe King, $671. All these are here. I'll just show a picture so you guys understand. It's a hotel room. It's nothing special, right? I mean, it's nice, but what I'm trying to say is, see, these aren't anything crazy. Nothing crazy, right? Just nice. Okay. So I just want to show you that. Now, I got to go to their website because I got to show you something else. So here's what happened. I guess I don't have to go to their website. Here's what happened. Across the street. So this is the Meritage down here that I just showed you. Across the street, they built this. More units, calling it the Meritage as well. They have shopping down below. You walk in here. The reason why I wanted to show you that, unfortunately, I can't bring up those units, but those units, they cost more than these units. Across the street, people will pay this $841 here. It's probably like across the street, but they'll be like $1,000 across the street. You're still at the same location, have the same amenities, have everything the same. All right. So just wanted to pull this up, but I wish I could get their webs. Here it is here. Let me see. Let's see if we can pull it up real quick. I wanted to end this because we're always doing 3 hours. Make sure you smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and join us if you're in real estate investing. Here it is. Grand Reserve at the Meritage is what I'm going to click on. This is across the street. All right. Now, remember, it's the same brand across the street, so you can use all the amenities at each location. Book now. So we're going to book reserve. Let's see what the difference is. But what I'm trying to say is, lost my train of thought. But what I was trying to say is this: it's switching on. It's opened up a new. So anyhow, train of thought. But nonetheless, this is across the street. If I pick the right location, and I want to see if I can get you prices. This is considered luxury for Napa. This is they're 5-star. And why aren't we getting anything here? Today's too late. Is that? Yeah, we'll go with 2 people. We'll do the reason why I'm picking May. Look, I knew this was going to happen. I didn't. Okay, here I'm just going to do it. This is where they have the festival, Bottle Rock. They have the Bottle Rock Festival. Look at this. This is crazy. So this is an exception to the rule, but these hotel rooms are now going to be $1,400 during Bottle Rock. 1408, and it looks like the 28th is full. I think. You selected a restricted date. Of course I did. That was the point. It's probably like 4-night minimum. Look, $1,744, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? across the street. But again, I didn't pick these dates. These are special. Bottle Rock Festival is the biggest thing happening. But look at this now. $1,745 doesn't include taxes. This is $7,000 for the 4 nights, I believe this is. You want to see what the room looks like? Look at this. Sure, nice little living room. Living room, nice little kitchen. Right? Simple, nice. But there's a festival, high demand. Here's the bedroom. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so now you guys heard me talk about, we'll call it Vino Bello. And we'll call these residences. All right. Now, look at this. This is on the other side, attached to the same project or same hotel as the Meritage and across the street from the ones that I just showed you. All right. I don't think they're going to have anything available for that weekend. I'm pretty sure they're not. This isn't their website, by the way. I'm not going to be able to get it for it. What was that? The 26th through the 29th. Wait, we have prices. Let's see what we got. We have some prices here, ladies. I don't think we're going to have availability, but we'll see. You know why? These are going to be less. Oh, we have some availability. Maybe. Okay, visit. No availability. So we're not going to be able to see this. I was just getting ready to show you why these are the residences. So if they charge $1,700 for a 1-bedroom, how much can you charge for a 2-bedroom? Right? That's what I was getting to. This is why we need high-end locations. And yes, this is in the same project, but everybody gets to charge more money. This is the highest I've ever seen it. This is crazy. This is freaking awesome. Jeez. Making out like bandits. Here, I'm at Shell Hospitality. Oh, by the way, this is Wyndham. They bought the Meritage. Yeah, and then they proceeded to F it up. But nonetheless, let's see if we get something here. I want to show you, just so you'll see for yourself, something that people used to charge $700-800 a night for during the Bottle Rock. They can now easily, clearly, you can see if you had a 2-bedroom, you'd be able to charge $1,400 a night, $1,500 a night. Right? Again, I had a Wyndham bought me out. Just so if you're here long enough, I was talking about Wyndham before. So you guys know I've been doing rentals. Wyndham blocked my friends, and they actually had so many points it was ridiculous. And then I had points, and they said, we'll buy you out. Okay, we can't find the prices because nothing's available. So I was trying to show you guys, this is what happens when you have high-end projects and you want to live in those. So that's it. We're going to wrap it up tonight. All right. So thank you so much for being here. And I love you guys. Thank you so much. And please join me on Wednesday night live stream at 8:50 p.m. for our normal members only can be in the chat room on Wednesday night at 8:50. But at 7:05 p.m., Johan Confidante, the top lawyer in all of the Dominican Republic, will be here answering your questions. We're going to have a conversation. So get your pen, pads, and papers ready, because where else are you going to get free legal information? Even immigration, residency. Some people want to do an LLC. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Oh, yes. We're going to be talking about that and a whole lot more. And that's going to help you out. But he's the man. If you're buying any property, doing any business, Johan Confidante, his link is down below. His WhatsApp link is down below in the description. So with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Thank you so much. And you know, To be successful, you have to be a dog. All right? There's no rules, no way around it. You're just going to have to do it with no excuses. And if there are bumps in the road, just keep on riding. You got to just drive over them and go on to the next thing. Just tonight, we had Vanessa Comagate, the Seamless Genius. She said what she tried to do. Did she say, I'm going to give up? No. She said, I got this plan to do. And that plan is a possibility. She's checking out the alternatives, and I'm sure she's going to be successful because she's not one to give up. She's a dog. That's what we talk about, being successful. That's what it's going to take. So don't come around here trying to say I'm going to be shy. Don't come around here saying I can't do it. You can do it. All you have to do is believe in yourself and go for it, ladies and gentlemen, and don't let anybody stop you. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.